Okay, good enough. Good enough. I think people get the joke. I'll go ahead and cut that off. Hello, everybody, and welcome. Arc Brigade, welcome. Suitcase Tay, Running Wild Vidya, Bear Kidney. I hope everybody is excited. It has been about 5 months since we've last played any sort of Phoenix Wright game. I think it's been so long, I'm a little bit afraid that Gumshoe is not going to call me his pal anymore. We'll have to find out. I don't know. It's been a good while. Let me find the camera if we can toggle that. There we go. All right, so I have my 3DS hooked up. I didn't have to change anything in OBS, thankfully. Whenever I plugged it in, it just got right to work. It saved my settings from 5 months ago, despite all of the updates OBS has had to do in the meantime. So, well, you also have both congratulations on a 3-stream streak as well. Here we go. All right, so let me switch over to scene number 1. I changed Ring Fit Adventure from being the next game to possibly being the next game. It's good. It's kind of up in the air. There's something I need to try to modify on the Switch to see if something else will work. It's going to be a surprise if it does work, and if it doesn't work, surprise, it will not have a working Switch, so we'll have to figure something else out. But we'll go ahead and try to figure it out. But in the meantime, Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. I've got my 3DS right here. I'm ready to get started. Let me know if the volume in the game, once it actually starts, needs to be changed. If it needs to go upward, if my desktop audio capture needs to be higher or lower. Very familiar looking menu. I do appreciate that. Episode 1, The Lost Turnabout. Grr. How did I get into this mess? Really? You can't run forever, Mr. Phoenix Wright. What? What have I done wrong? I cannot allow you to go on like this. But I'm just a simple defense attorney. Silence. You are no longer worthy of your title. Dropped a couple of frames. Hopefully it'll stop. September 8th, 9:08 a.m. District Court. Defendant Lobby number 1. Oh, really? Well, I don't... Hopefully I won't. I don't think I will. I love the first game. What a nightmare. Is that his ringtone to wake up? And I bet it was this ringtone. Yes, it is. That caused it. I really shouldn't be dozing off right before a trial starts anyway. Huh. Looks like they hung up. Ah, good. I finally found it. Talk about a close call. I hate to do this to you, but... It's nothing personal, Mr. Attorney. And then I gotta defend the guy in court. It's gonna be really awkward. A few minutes later, District Court Defendant Lobby number 1. Ouch, my head. It's throbbing. Why does it feel so foggy in there? I wonder if I'll be able to hear Irodare in anything. Good morning. Good morning. What's wrong? You don't look well. People are at their best first thing in the morning. Where's that fighting spirit? Sorry, but can you please turn the cheeriness down? My head sort of hurts. Roger that! Am I in trouble or something? Huh? Trouble? Wait, never mind. You're a policewoman, right? I thought maybe I'd done something wrong. What are you talking about? I'm the one in trouble. I'm placing my life in your hands today, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Life in my hands? You promised me. You said you would prove that I was not guilty. Not guilty. Oh, this is our client, but we've like clearly completely forgotten them. I was wondering if we had like any amnesia. I'm like, oh, I guess we don't, and then like, oh, I guess we do. Oh, so that's gonna be, I guess, the twist for I guess scenario number 1 is that we probably know the case, but we're gonna have to slowly but surely recall the details. Just when I thought all hope was lost, when all the other lawyers had laughed me off. Leave it to me, you said. You, the one and only Phoenix Wright, came to save the day. And just like that, I was moved to tears, sir. It's Bird. Sweet baby Bird. I'll never forget what you're doing for me, ever. What is this girl babbling about? Actually, I really love to watch court proceedings, and I always root for you to win. When I'm off duty, I like to come here and... What's wrong? You've been acting really strange and you keep staring at me. You're making me kind of nervous, sir. Oh, sorry. I'm afraid to ask, but here goes. So this might sound bad, but, who are you? What? Mr. Wright, how can you say that? How can you do this to the fragile heart of a girl about to go on trial? You're absolutely horrible. No, I mean, I didn't mean it like that. Is this how a defense attorney treats his client, sir? I can't believe this. No, it's just, well, I think you have the wrong person. Yes, who am I? Why am I drawing a blank? The trial will begin shortly. Would the defendant and her lawyer please proceed to the courtroom immediately? The trial's about to start. I'm counting on you in there, okay? We're just gonna saunter over to the prosecutor's bench. Yes, clearly we're finding against you. I guess I must have amnesia. Let's see, what can I piece together? From our conversation, I can safely say that I'm probably a defense attorney. And that girl, I said I'd prove her not guilty. I can't believe I made such an irresponsible promise. Someone please! Tell me this is just a bad dream. Why do I get the feeling this is one dream I won't be waking up from? September 8th, 10 o'clock a.m. District Court, courtroom number 2. What were the bailiffs doing when I got conked on the head, I guess? Nothing. Court is now in session for the trial of Maggie Bird. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. We haven't seen Payne in a while. I think he was like the initial attorney from the very, very start of 1. What is it, Mr. Wright? Are you talking to me? Do you see any other defense attorneys here? I guess not. Now then, are you ready? Yes. I guess I should say yes for now. Are you ready, Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Wait a sec. If her life is in my hands, I should really do the responsible thing. Actually, you see, Your Honor, my memory is kind of... The court will not hear the defense's excuses. Because the defendant is a member of the police, this case is under great scrutiny. Therefore, we must make this trial fair, but swift. I believe I have told you this before. I hope you're not telling me you've forgotten. Actually, I did. Mr. Payne, your opening statement, please? Yes, Your Honor. As I'm sure you're well aware, the defendant is accused of killing her lover. What's worse, her lover was a fellow police officer. Policeman? You did what to a policeman? It wasn't me! And besides, Dustin and I, we weren't lovers like that. In any case, the prosecution will prove that the guilty party is none other than the defendant. Very well. Mr. Payne, please call your first witness. Hehehe. It's been a while, Mr. Wright. Let's see what you've learned since last time. I won't show any mercy this time, rookie. Okay. And who are you again? Please bring Detective Dick Gumshoe. He's still here. He's gonna call us a pal and we're not gonna remember him. Now we won't be his pal. Here we go. Don't let me down, Mr. Wright. Nowhere to hide. I'm so dead. Witness, please state your name and occupation. My name is Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir. You You don't look very well, Detective. Well, sir, the defendant, she works under me, so, you know. You work under that detective? Yes, sir. And while I was a trainee, he was always watching out for me, sir. He's such a wonderful guy, sir. I'll never forget what he's done for me. It reminds me of that other really eager police person that had the dramatic salute that always kept saying, sir. Okay, calm down. I believe you. Detective Gumshoe. I have not played a single Layton game, unfortunately. I've been talked to about playing Layton, but I've never played one up to this point. Please describe for us the details of the murder. Yes, Meekins, that's it. That's it. That I was trying to think of like these mannerisms of saying sir, like because I kept saying I remember like 5 months ago I compared it to Grover. Here you are, sir. And I kept that's the sir. Every time I see sir, I kept thinking of Grover. Yes, sir. It happened at the park near headquarters. Expose Park. The victim was one of the local cops, Dustin Prince. Good name. I get the fun there. He was pushed down from the benches on the upper path, sir. The landing beat his body up bad and snapped his neck. Details are listed in the report that was distributed yesterday. Ah, yes. The autopsy report, correct? Why do I not remember getting a copy? I see everything is in order here. Even the estimated time of death is unusually well documented. Yeah, I don't think to be fair, it's one of those things if I was reading the game without reading it out loud, I probably would not have gotten it. But once I said it, I'm like, oh yeah, I see what they did. The victim's watch stopped from the impact of the landing, sir. The results of the autopsy confirm the time of death. If I may, Your Honor, the prosecution would like to submit this photograph. Very well. The court accepts it into evidence. I think it's just Meek. I think it's you're just supposed to focus on the Meek part. I don't really think like the full name is a pun. If it is, I don't get it. Now then, I recall at yesterday's preliminary hearing, a very important piece of evidence was brought to our attention. Yes, Your Honor. Yes, sir. Yes, I guess. Mr. Wright, is your head on right today? There was a very crucial piece of evidence found under the victim's body. Was there? Have you lost your mind? Well, actually, it's just nerves. Give me a second. What? How could you talk like such an amateur? I thought you were a pro, sir. All right, sir. I'll help you through this. At a time like this, maybe you ought to take a glance at the court record. Court record? Yup. Info about evidence and people involved with this case are all listed there, sir. Crime photo number 1. Victim fell from the walking path above. Check screen button for more details. I like how user, like there's so many games I play whose sequel tries to change up the layout and mechanics so much to where it's like you get so disoriented. But this is so familiar. It's basically using the same menu, same everything as one, so it's just so easy to get right into. It is, and I agree, it's a very cute way. Because you basically need to have a tutorial level without, like, without making your attorney seem like an idiot. So I guess Amnesia makes sense. I don't know what they're going to do for 3, though. Unless he's going to get conked by the Thinker statue. I think that's the way it should go. Let's see what we got here. So, fell from a walkway. That's a phone booth, I guess. There's his hat. Nothing's really jumping out yet. Oh, you played this part before you played the first game. Interesting. A clever way as well. Okay, I'm looking forward to getting to that eventually. We have glasses. Found under the victim's body, pieces of nearsighted lenses were found nearby. I know I'm jumping ahead, but I want to see if I can figure anything out. Well, the only thing that jumps out is that he's laying with his head on the side. And that doesn't seem like it'd be enough to... You can't really crush your glasses underneath, assuming they'd still kind of either be on your face or they'd flip off the hinges and something like that. But I don't know. Autopsy report. Broken neck. Body was also covered in bruises. 6:28 p.m. I found this in my pocket, but I don't remember what it means or how it got there. It's my all-important badge. It shows that I'm a defense attorney. Okay, I think let's continue. I would think so. Most of them would. You do like the readily aspect of throwing you in the deep end with this fight as a strong hook to start. This guy could tell a story. Yes, I do think it, like Tay's saying as well, I do think this is a very, very good hook. The court record button? You really know what you're talking about, huh? It's too bad I'm a cop, right? Just think, I could totally be a legal aid instead. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Court is in session. Save your chit-chat for later. Sorry, Your Honor. Well, I guess I'd better check the court record and see what I can find. What was it again? The court record button. Alright, Mr. Wright. Let's see if your notes are in order. What was the piece of evidence found underneath the victim's body? Glasses. That's simple, Your Honor. A broken pair of glasses. That's right. The victim grabbed the criminal's glasses as he was being shoved, sir. Oh, okay. Okay, it's not his own pair. I see. And held onto them as he fell. Hey, why are you giving me the evil eye? Those glasses you're wearing. Oh, that's him. Those glasses you're wearing. Yes, this is my spare pair. But these glasses they found at the scene of the crime are not mine, I swear, sir. You sure about that? Look, it was a coincidence that on the same day I accidentally stepped on mine. A coincidence, she says. Your Honor, I have further evidence to present. Oh, you have more? And this evidence is very decisive. Very well. Let's hear from our witness about this evidence. Alright, decisive evidence. Witness testimony. Not music I would have thought was going to be playing during this, but something even more incriminating than the glasses of the victim's body, sir. During his date, the victim was pushed from the bench area, when he managed to write the culprit's name on the ground where he landed. I don't like saying it, but it was clearly the defendant's name. Maggie, sir. With this piece of evidence, and the glasses, it's hard to say she's not the culprit. It did sound a little... That one did sound very Iwadare. I just couldn't place what game. It didn't sound Lunar-like. It's so Grandia probably would be the next best way to go. This is the picture of the writing, Your Honor. Why, this is... Yes, I could see the name is clearly written here. The prosecution would like to submit this picture. Understood. The court accepts it into evidence. Wow, what perfect penmanship as you're lay dying. As if the glasses alone didn't make you look suspicious. The victim even wrote your name clear as day on the ground. But, I already told you those glasses aren't mine. And how do you explain his dying message? It's a conspiracy. I'm not guilty, sir. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Cross-examine? This is it. I'm counting on you. Sure, but what am I supposed to do? What? This isn't like you at all. This isn't like you at all. Almost added, sir. It wouldn't have been wrong to have added it. Normally, this is the part where you get in the witnesses' faces. Get in their faces and do what? I guess there's no way around it. Okay, I'm gonna lend you a hand. The prosecution's witnesses all hide things from the court, which means they lie from time to time. Lie? But isn't that detective your superior? Well, even if they don't mean to lie, sometimes people just remember things wrong. Like that detective. He does sort of look like a scatterbrain. I love his eyebrows, I miss them. It doesn't matter. Either way, it's bad for us, sir. That's why when you question witnesses, you have to find and expose their lies. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please. Yes, Your Honor. Talk about trial by fire. Here goes nothing. As long as I can expose the lies, it should be all right. Decisive evidence. There's something even more incriminating than the glasses under the victim's body. Sir? About those glasses. Do you have any proof that these belong to my client? The lenses are for nearsightedness and are almost the same strength as hers. Even the frames look kind of like the one she's wearing in her ID, pal. What should I do now? Continue pressing, leave it be. Press. We need to learn. Hold it. Almost and kinda are not good enough in a case like this. Do you have more definitive proof? Is there something that clearly links the defendant with those glasses? The dirt and sand rubbed out any traces of fingerprints or anything else. So what you're saying, detective, is that you have nothing that proves those glasses are my client's. Something like that. What? I see. So there is no proof. Wow, that was amazing! I could totally feel it down in my gut. I see our health bar, which is it's different in that it's a green health bar. That was not what we had in 1. During his date, the victim was pushed from the bench area. Now, you're sure he was pushed and that's how he fell? Yeah, pal. If you look at the wounds on the victim's body, there's no way it was anything else. Please continue with your testimony, detective. Anyway, the victim fell pretty far, but he managed to write the culprit's name on the ground where he landed. The culprit's name? Yeah, I was surprised too. I didn't want to believe it, but was the name that of my client? I don't like saying it, but it was clearly the defendant's name, Maggie, sir. Are you absolutely certain? Sorry, pal, but that's what it said. This is a picture of it. No matter which way you look, it still says Maggie. I don't know. It's an awful long way to reach. Although if you look at it like this... No. He loves her, yes. He's got a point. Hey, hold on! Huh? Don't huh me! I know the picture says Maggie, but... Now that she mentions it, something does feel kind of off about this picture. That's how you know you've found a contradiction. Now hurry up and present some evidence! So that's what spotting a contradiction feels like. I'd better check the court record again. Well, I mean, broken neck. I mean, do I present the autopsy report? Which hand grabbed the glasses? Although, no, I mean, he could have dropped it. It didn't say death was instant. I'm probably overthinking it, as a good defense attorney should. I can check profiles. Maggie Bird. Age 22, gender female, my client. The only thing I can recall is that she is a policewoman. Dustin Prince, the victim, and a policeman. It seems that he was dating the defendant, Maggie Bird. Winston Payne, the prosecutor for the case, lacks presence, generally bad at getting his points across. Dick Gumshoe, detective at the local precinct in charge of the initial investigation. I feel like I'm doing like a Kodocha opening. Okay, we don't have herself because we don't know who we are. That all checks out. So... Crime photo 2. Which way was he facing? Oh, the, I mean, the photos don't look... I mean, the photo is completely different. Like, his hand's outstretched. How in the world... I mean, is it like literally that? I mean, that's not how he died. It's like... I'm guessing... Maybe... I mean, it's mission 1. It might just be that simple. not because of the pose? Wait a minute. I have to press to get to the court record. And you're certain that it was the victim who wrote the name on the ground? Wait a minute. Broken neck, body was also covered in bruises. Was his body not covered? Uh-oh. I, too, have been hit by a fire extinguisher. That's not the pose. And it's not a matter of his right hand. It's not among the other pieces of evidence? There were scratches on his fingers from the rough sand, and there were grains of sand stuck under his pointer fingernail. It certainly seems that the name was written by the victim himself. That didn't go well. If it really was him, then we're in a lot of trouble. Don't give up! Keep that fighting spirit going! I'm glad you're all pumped, but I really want to see your special move, sir. My what? You always look so cool when you present evidence. Present evidence? Oh, that present evidence. Actually, I was just thinking about that. Yes, the great Phoenix Wright is back. Oh, that's right. Huh? I heard that lately you can present not only evidence, but people's profiles as well. Yeah, okay. I think I get it. I think I get it. I get it. I got it, I got it, I got it, I got it. That was all I needed. That was all I needed. It sure makes things a bit more complicated, so be careful, sir. People's profiles, huh? Yeah, I did not... I just said it out loud and forgot how it was spelled. Alright, let's give this another try. Yeah, I suppose if I played more attention to the name... But, like, I think it was kind of brilliant that they introduced her as Bird. Like, the one line, instead of, like, Gumshoe, the slot was Bird. And they didn't really, like, focus on her name. Present. This is where we present.
Objection!
Yeah, I know, and I appreciate that. I like, because how else are they going to get you to look at the profiles? What is it? What's come over me? Without thinking, I just blurted out objection. And I yelled it at the top of my lungs, finger outstretched, ready to take on my opponent. What a rush. Detective Gumshoe. You talking to me, pal? Please state the defendant's name for me. What are you trying to prove with this futile exercise, Mr. Wright? You'll see, this is a very crucial line of questioning. Actually, Mr. Payne, you could answer. The defendant's name, if you please. One moment. One moment. I need to take care of something with my camera filter. I need to turn off my camera desync, and I need to turn off any sort of audio capture desync. That way, I'm reacting in real time to what's going on the... So give me 1 second. I'm going to go to my audio here. I forgot to do that because I go to DS games or 3DS games so rarely. So any moment now, I'm going to go ahead and fix that, and we'll be synced up. And That should do it. Oh, hello, Karu. Thank you so much for the 5 bits. Well, have a good time at work. My VOD will be up if you're curious about whether or not Phoenix Wright will get his groove back. But I think he's on his way. Zero latency, soy faces with shocking evidence. Yes, I need to react in real time to the evidence. I can't because it's 1,000 milliseconds delay. So I mean that adds up over time. Like especially when I'm trying to react to a split-second decision. But anyway, everything should be lined up now. Actually, Mr. Payne, you can answer. The defendant's name, if you please. Where is this ridiculous question coming from? The defendant's name is Maggie Bird. I think someone needs to check the court record. What? It says right here that it's Maggie Bird. Ah! It looks like the bird caught the cat napping. What's going on here? I have no idea either, sir. As you can see, the victim did indeed leave a name, Maggie. However, the defendant's name is actually spelled M-A-G-G-E-Y. This is a blatant contradiction of facts. Oh, how about that? I hadn't even noticed. But maybe the victim didn't know how to spell her name correctly. Yeah, maybe it was a terrible boyfriend. May I remind you that it was you who said the defendant is accused of killing her lover. If they were truly lovers, it would be impossible for him to have not known her name. No. This is very true. Mr. Payne? Yes, Your Honor? Are you absolutely certain that the defendant and the victim, Dustin Prince, were in fact lovers? Yes, I am quite certain, Your Honor. Don't admit that, that makes your case worse. They were a well-known couple of the police force. Detective Gumshoe, please testify for the court the relationship between the victim and the defendant. Yes, sir. Dustin and Maggie. Officer Prince and Officer Bird had been going out for about half a year. It sounded like they were even talking about marriage. The day of the incident just happened to be the victim's birthday, sir. Officer Bird had gotten Officer Prince a present. It was something she had gotten over 2 months ago. I should know, because she came to me to ask what she should get for him. A thinker statue, that's what I think. Oh, those two sound like they were close. Nevertheless, tragedy struck. Yes, I see. You may cross-examine the witness, Mr. Wright. Officer Prince and Officer Bird have been going out for about half a year. How do you know about this? Every year in March, we have a training camp for us cops. Officer Bird was a rookie at the time, and she and Officer Prince seemed to hit it off. They got close, I take it? Actually, I was supposed to go too, but I couldn't pay the deposit for the trip, so I didn't. If only I'd gone on that trip. What is it? Oh, nothing, sir. Really, anyway. Poor Gumshoe. It sounded like they were even talking about marriage. Marriage? But wasn't the victim 8 years older than her? What? You saying a guy's gotta marry someone the same age as himself, pal? No, that's not what I meant at all. Detective Gumshoe and Dustin were only a year apart, you know. I think this fella has a ways to go before marriage. Mind your own business, pal. The day of the incident just happened to be the victim's birthday, sir. The day of the incident? You mean September 6th? Yeah. The victim, Officer Prince, had just gotten off duty at 5:30 p.m. that day. And since Maggie's night shift hadn't started yet, they went to the park for a bit. I remember when I was young and in love. Oh, it was a jolly time. That's great, Your Honor. I'm glad you're such a cheerful old man. Officer Bird had gotten Officer Prince a present. You seem to know a lot about the defendant. Well, that's because I'm her boss, and I gotta watch out for my subordinates. But even what she was going to give him as a present? Isn't that going a bit too far? Hey, pal, watch what you say! I know everything that happens under me. If someone so much as scratches there, I really don't need to know that much. Mr. Wright, please refrain from badgering the witness. I agree. Even if this witness has a crush on the defendant, that should not be the point of discussion at this time. Whoa, wait a second. Why are we talking about this? It's all your fault, pal. You're guilty, guilty, guilty. I should have you arrested. I think the good detective's about done here. Oh, how I've missed Phoenix Wright. It was something she had gotten over 2 months ago. Over 2 months ago? Yup, she's a very considerate woman, pal. So, what was this birthday present? She got him a glove. A single glove? Why would she only give him one? Oh, she's challenging him to a duel. Actually, Your Honor, the glove in question is a baseball glove. Oh, I see. A baseball glove. Officer Prince was a huge baseball fan. A baseball glove? Press further. Just now, I believe you said that the present was something she had gotten over 2 months ago? Yeah. Are you saying she went out and bought the glove over 2 months ago? Nah, nothing like that, pal. Then what is it like? She ordered it. It was custom made. Custom made? The glove was custom made? Yup, that's what I said. So the glove was custom made. Your Honor, I really don't see how this glove is related to this case. Yes, it would seem that there is little relevance. What do you think, Mr. Wright? Do you think this glove is really irrelevant to this case? I mean, considering how much we're talking about it, yeah, probably. Considering they talked about not finding, wiped away fingerprints. They said it was the sand, but I don't know. I'm gonna say yes. I don't know where this will lead me, but... Of course it is relevant! That glove is the key to this whole case! Yes, bluffing to the max! Now this is the Mr. Wright I know. I'm so happy you're back, sir. I was wondering how long it'd take. This is great! Pressing people. It feels like I've done this before. As if I used to do this to squeeze information from even the most tight-lipped people. Very well. If you are that convinced, then let's hear some more about this matter. Actually, I brought the glove with me today. And? Why didn't you say so earlier? Hurry and show the glove to this court. Well, I didn't think it had anything to do with this case. Anyway, this is it, sir. Oh, banana glove. It's rather yellow, isn't it? Baseball glove added to the court record. Officer Prince really liked the color yellow. Custom made. And that's why you had to special order it? Yup, that's right. That and one other reason. I think this court has heard enough. It is clear that the victim and the defendant were involved with each other. Yes, that's correct, Your Honor. Now, if that is true, it brings up an important question. Was the name Maggie really written by the victim? I see your point, Your Honor. Detective Gumshoe, please tell the court a little more about the name on the ground. Yes, sir. We first looked into the handwriting, sir. Unfortunately, we couldn't confirm that it was the victim's handwriting. Next, we checked the victim's pointer finger. We found that there was sand trapped under the victim's fingernail. There also were scratches on the skin that were caused by him writing on the ground. From this, we could confirm that the victim wrote the name with his right hand. It's a left-handed glove, isn't it? Or Elizabeth? Oh, it's a right-handed glove. Okay. So, something, proof he was wearing the glove before he fell, and then the glove got removed? I don't know yet. Looks like it is actually a right-handed glove. Yes, a perfectly logical conclusion. Now then, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Thank you, Your Honor. Now I'm overthinking it. I actually have to check the profile of the glove, and that's how I solve the mystery. Have I played baseball? No. Did I get something wrong? We first looked into the handwriting. But can you really determine handwriting based on a sample written in sand? I mean, actually, I can't tell whether it is or is not for that hand. I think it's right. I'm pretty sure it's right-handed. There's something I need to know about baseball. Okay. Yeah, this is why amateurs are amateurs. We're not a bunch of simpletons, pal. Scientific investigation in this country is actually pretty good. I believe it's time to get back to the real point. Agreed, Your Honor. So, what was the result of the investigation? Unfortunately, we couldn't confirm that it was the victim's handwriting. Next, we checked the victim's pointer finger. I need to go back to the victim's handwriting. So in the end, you couldn't confirm it? Hey, don't you look down on us. I told you, we're not a bunch of simpletons, pal. Everyone knows you can't find out everything you want from a with scientific investigation. I never heard that before. Me either. Nor I. I never heard anything like that at the police academy, sir. Okay, so I made it up. Anyway. Next, we check the victim's pointer finger. His pointer finger? You know, the one you're always pointing and waving around in people's faces? Don't tell me it bothers you. Every time you do it, I have a mini heart attack. It's like you're trying to kill me, pal. In any case, you examined the victim's index finger, correct? Yeah, we figured there should be something on his finger if he had been writing in sand. And the results? We found that there was sand trapped under the victim's fingernail. And what does that prove? Well, it proves that he did write the name with his own finger. Yes, which explains why there was sand stuck under his nail. I guess he's right. And there's more. There were also scratches on the skin that were caused by him writing on the ground. Yes, I do. It's very good. Because it's like using your finger to simulate the stylus. To advance. Scratches on a skin. Yup, you can't see them with your naked eye, but they're there. That is incredible. Sure is. That's the power of scientific investigation. They're so small that we had to use a magnifying glass, like a really strong one. It's got that really scientific sounding name. You mean a microscope? Yeah, that's it. We used one of those and that's how we found them. I can't believe this guy doesn't know what a microscope is. From this, we could confirm that the victim wrote this name with his right hand. Are you absolutely sure? I believe in the power of science. I wonder if my evidence is solid enough to counter with. Listening to this, you would think there was only one conclusion. The name was definitely written by a victim. But don't you think that it would be really strange, sir, if Justin really wrote that message with his right hand? Do you think I would have gone through that much trouble to get him his present? Yeah, so I think we have to just present the glove with, and I guess we have to assume he was wearing it after getting it. Present? What about it? We first looked into the handwriting. Okay. Right hand. Okay. I didn't know if there was one right after, so we'll go back to the right hand. And then we'll put the glove. Baseball glove.
Objection!
Detective Gumshoe, take a look at this. That's the glove, right? Could you tell the court what is special about this glove? Yeah, I assumed you probably did, but I wasn't necessarily sure if he was throwing or catching. Yeah, I know, it's unfortunate. I like how we criticized them about not knowing about a microscope when we didn't know anything just a couple of moments ago. What's special? Never really thought about it, but, it's really yellow. And that's about it. Yes, it's really yellow, but that is only one of its qualities. Huh? There's another reason why it's special. And what would that be? It's very simple. This glove is made for a left-handed person. I don't see how it's left-handed. How is it left-handed? I can't see how it's left-handed no matter how I position this. I need more baseball now. Clearly I do, because that looks like the thumb is gonna be on the right side of the body. Okay, well I guess I am a fool. I guess so. Because I think that looks like a right-handed glove. I wear it in my opposite hand. Oh, so you're supposed to wear it on the right, but so he's left-handed? Oh, I thought they were saying you put it on your dominant hand, and I'm like, how is that a left-handed glove? Yeah, I am the gumshoe in this situation, sorry. Okay, yeah, clearly I don't have any baseball knowledge. That makes sense. I thought you meant they threw with their glove hand, and yeah, you need the... Okay, that's why I got confused. Among other reasons. I have amnesia, what do you want? Left-handed. Why, you're absolutely right. This glove is made to be worn on the right hand. That is why it had to be custom made. I have never seen a bright yellow left-hander's glove for sale, have you? Well, no. So, detective, which hand did the victim use to write the name with again? That's easy. Look, it's obvious from the picture that it was his... Wait a sec. Don't forget that the victim was left-handed. Ah! It does teach me some cool factoids. I object... Overruled. Mr. Wright, I would like to know what your line of reasoning proves. There's only one conclusion that can be drawn. A left-handed person could not have written a message with his right hand. Therefore, the person who wrote this name, Maggie, could not have been the victim. Order, order. When you think about it this way, then yes. It's not possible this name was written by the victim himself. Then that means Maggie is... No. It's not possible, Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor? The evidence the prosecution has presented has failed to prove the defendant's guilt. In fact, I believe you have proven her to be innocent. No! Alright, you did it, Mr. Wright. Whew, I feel like I can breathe again. It seems that we have reached the conclusion. You did a fine job once again, Mr. Wright. Me, Your Honor? Ah, well, thank you, sir. Yeah, thanks for the help. Like, I really did not... Clearly, I don't have any baseball knowledge. See, you got complimented by the judge again. You're really good. And that's why you can't give up being a lawyer, sir. Are you joking? I'm more than ready to retire. I will now announce my verdict. This court finds the defendant, Maggie Bird... No, not yet. The gumshoe. I mean, please give me a few more minutes, Your Honor. What is the meaning of this, Mr. Payne? The prosecution is not finished yet. What do you mean? We would like to call our next witness to the stand. What? The voices are very good. And what did this witness witness? The moment the victim was pushed to his death. What's more, he saw the very face of the culprit. What the heck? Order! Order in the court! I believe a recess is in order. Afterward, we'll hear from this new witness. I had a feeling that was a bit too easy. I need more information. to see what I can find out during this recess. I can't let my guard down. It's only going to get tougher from here. Court is adjourned for recess. To be continued. Well, you heard the man. Court's adjourned for recess. It's time for a bit of a hydration break. So I will be right back. Thank you so much for hydrating me. All right, sorry, got a little bit tangled up in my own headset. Let's go ahead and save and continue. September 8th, 11:43 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1. Amnesia? I can't believe my lawyer's trying to defend me in such a state. Why didn't you tell me, sir? I'm sorry, I didn't mention it to you. Oh, I know what to do. Oh, was there a comma there? It shouldn't have been a comma there. Oh, I know what to do. I heard you can fix something like this with a really strong shock to your system. Come on, lower your head a little. A Maggie kick should be all you need. No. I think I'll pass on this one. Come on. I'm sorry. Whenever I see someone in trouble, I have a hard time leaving them alone. I have a hard time not kicking them. I tend to stick my nose where it doesn't belong and try to tackle everyone's problems. Well, my head's one problem you won't be tackling today. Well, we're here to solve your problem first. We can deal with mine later. For now, do you think you could fill me in on a few things? Of course, I'd be honored to. Well, I guess we'll start with my name and then I can tell you about me. No, that's okay. Really, I think I know you and your name pretty well by now. I was wondering if you could help me figure out a few things about myself. So my name is Phoenix Wright. What a weird name. This is serious. You really don't remember. I'll tell you what, sir. You can have this back and maybe it'll help. This is a business card? I got this from you. It's my most prized possession. You can borrow it for now, but please give it back, okay? Okay. There's some numbers written on the back. Oh, that's your cell phone number. Phoenix business card, added to court record. I guess for now we should stop talking about me and start talking about this case. This case? Yup. Can you think of anything that would be helpful for me to know? What can I tell you? I can't think of anything other than the incident with that cell phone, but... Cell phone? Yeah, your eyes lit up when we talked about it at the detention center, sir. Hurry up and tell me then. This might be very important. Okay, Roger. It was on the day of the crime, just before 6 p.m. I picked up a lost cell phone while on a walk with Dustin. Oh. That ringtone. All of a sudden, the phone began to ring. Hello? Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone. Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give this back. I'll be right there. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name. You can call me Maggie. We agreed to meet up at 6 p.m. Dustin and I waited for the person to show up, but they never did. So where's the phone you found now? I gave it to you yesterday. Huh? To me? Is that phone in my pocket? You mean this? Do you think it has anything to do with the murder? I don't really know, but if my eyes lit up... Ah! You were here all along! You're so mean! I called you a million times, but you wouldn't pick up. And when I went to check in the courtroom, everyone had already left. Ack, now who in the heck is this? Let me guess, I'm supposed to know this girl too. Hey, good morning, Maggie. And a good morning to you too, Maya. So, how's it going? Is there a word for worse than abysmal? Oh, and what if I said that everything will be fine? That's right, it's Maya to the rescue with the ultra-decisive super important evidence. Here you are, Nick, the thing you wanted me to bring. Huh? Oh, thanks. What the heck is this, a list? It has about 20 people's names and phone numbers written on it. It was kind of tough, but I managed to find out some dirt. It looks like these guys are up to no good. No good? As in, there's a group of con artists the police are currently investigating. I think these guys are members of that group. Names list added to the court record? Why would a group of con artists pop up in a case like this? Don't look at me! And where did you get this list from in the first place? What? Why are you asking that? You're the one who asked me to look this up yesterday. Oh, is that right? These numbers were in the memory of that phone Maggie found. So that's where they are from. You're awfully forgetful these days, Nick. I hope I never get to be a forgetful old prune like you. Maya, actually, Mr. Wright is... Mr. Wright, recess is now over. Please bring the defendant and return to the courtroom immediately. Yeah, before we do, though. It's my business card. I handwrote my cell phone number on the back, which we can't look at yet. A names list, a list of con artists and their phone numbers stored on the cell phone Maggie found. We can't actually go any deeper into that. I'm going to check for the profiles to see if Maya is now added. There she is. Age, we don't know. Gender, female. I don't remember who she is, but I get the feeling I know her. Generally bad at getting his points across, lacks presence. Okay, everything else is the same. Okay. Oh, oops. Guess you have to get going. We could talk about you being old later, Nick. Wish us luck. I guess I have all the pieces now, more or less. All that's left is to put it all together. I'm not going to lose this. I can't. Come on, Nick. Better get a move on. Yeah. I didn't want to forget to check profiles like I didn't know they existed the first multiple streams of one. So 11:54 a.m. District Courtroom number 2. The court will now reconvene. Please call your next witness to the stand, Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor. But before I do, if I may say a few words. What is it, Mr. Payne? It's about the next witness. He has a tendency to say things that rub people the wrong way, you see? So I asked if the court might be a little lenient on... There is no need to give such a preface. Just hurry up and call your witness, please. Yes, Your Honor. The prosecution calls its next witness, a drifter who was taking a walk in the park on the day of the murder. Ah, it's you. Please state your name for the court, witness. Before I do, I'd like to clarify a little something. Huh? Oh, all right, go ahead. Just now you introduced my wonderful self to the court, correct? Perhaps as a drifter who was taking a walk? Did I? But I will not stand for that. Now you've tinted the court's eyes and colored me wrongly. Sure, I suppose calling me a university student not the absolute truth, but there's settle that I was try to talk more into you. And the perfect time to talk to university, don't you see? Proving yourself like the process no serious work. Yes, I understand. I'm very sorry. I will be more careful from now on. I didn't press any of that, by the way. I had to read. What is he? A human chatterbox? I have to question him? Fashion, cars, women, glasses, and of course, university first rates only need apply. Glasses? But you aren't wearing glasses. That's enough, your name, witness. I like the way the music has a cue every time his hair flips to the side. Oh, is that how you want to play this? Using your power and influence to keep the young people down? I see how you work now. You old people and your dirty tricks, you thought you had me, but you thought wrong. I'm sorry, it won't happen again. Oh man. I forgive you. Alright, I suppose I can tell you my name. I'm Richard Wellington, the drifting virtuoso with a PhD in drifting, as it were. If you wanted to, you could call me a university student in transit. Mr. Wellington, on the day of the murder, you were strolling through the park, correct? It would appear that you are attached to that word. If you must, then by all means. But I remind you that I am in no way a prepubescent boy, out on a walk with mommy. If you must know, I am. Anyway, please testify to this court what you saw during your walk through the park. See, you said it again, taking a walk. You know, What you witnessed will do, Mr. Wellington. What I saw that day. I was at the park all afternoon, deep in thought about my life situation. I don't remember the time all that well, but I do believe it was past 6 p.m. It was like 6:28. All of a sudden, a police officer falls from above, right in front of my eyes. Without a thought, I looked up, and there I met the eyes of a charming young lady. Of course, I remember her sweet face. It was that of the pretty defendant there. The only other thing I saw was that banana that fell with the police officer. That was certainly a decisive testimony. Decisive? Nick, did you hear what he just said? Yeah. That's all you have to say? How could you be so calm? It's strange. My mind is very calm and clear. Maybe it's because I believe in my client. You mean Maggie? Where is Maggie? Why are you in her place? Yes, and if she really is innocent, then that can only mean one thing. That guy is lying. You may now question the witness, Mr. Wright. I'll find out the truth, no matter how well you craft your lies. Alright. I was at the park all afternoon, deep in thought about my life situation. Reading the press. So you were at the park all afternoon? You seem to have a lot of free time. That was very rude of you, but then again, what can I expect? That's what you get from a man who graduated from a no-name trashy university. No-name? Trashy? Now, this might be hard for a mush-headed, feeble-minded baboon like you, but I have to think very carefully about the future of our great country. But I thought you said you were thinking about which college to go to just now. Oh, please. Which university I go to will directly affect the very future of this country. That arrogant little snot. I don't remember the time all that well, but I do believe it was past 6 p.m. How did you know what time it was? I see you're not wearing a watch, so... Is that the best you can do? Do you think you can discredit me like that? You're just a third-rate biased fool. I guess I can't expect real smarts from you. His arrogance is really intolerable. So what should I do now? Press harder. Answer the question. How did you know what time it was? Tisk, tisk, I can't believe I have to deal with a worm like you. You're just a shallow man who can only slam on desk and point at people for fun. I guess I don't have a choice. I'll try to explain it so that even a third-rate simpleton like you can understand. There was this little thing they called a clock at the park. Did you get that? Do you know what a clock is? It is a thing that tells you the time. As you can see, Mr. Wright, it's even in this picture of the crime scene. Oh. It is in the picture, so that's what that was. I thought it was a bus stop sign. I had no idea what that was. That is a clock. Oh, so it is. Wait a minute, but that looks like it's 6 o'clock. Okay. I looked at that clock, and that's how I knew the time. But if you ask me, this whole concept of breaking time apart, fingerprints, total utter nonsense, real first person to live by nor is chained by time, and where watch how, what a ridiculous notion, and people who freely exactly does like should be. And Yet again, another flood of meaningless words. Talk about a first-class waste of time. In any case, all of a sudden a police officer falls from above right in front of my eyes. And how did you know he was a police officer? You obviously have no idea how powerful my deductive reasoning skills are. With one glance, I could tell just what kind of occupation he held. That shoddy do-it-yourself hairstyle practically screened out a police officer with wearing cheap, low-quality shoes, and I suppose it was also because he was wearing officer's uniform. Shouldn't that statement have come first? Wow, that's pretty impressive. Hey, Nick, do you think he's figured out what I do? Even I haven't figured that out yet. Without a thought, I looked up, and there I met the eyes of a charming young lady. Are you sure you got a good look at her face? Animals have this thing called an eye, Mr. Wright. They use this eye to see things. In the case of humans, we have two of them. Yes, even you. I don't care if I have them or not. Did you or did you not get a clear look at her face? That's what the witness was just about to get to. I would like to request that Mr. Wright not use such a loud voice during questioning. Sustained. Mr. Wright, please refrain from raising your voice in this court. Then please don't make me have to raise my voice. Are you finished? I'd like to continue if that's all right with you. Of course, I remember her sweet face. It was that of the pretty defendant there. So you're sure you are not mistaken? Please, don't confuse your pitiful train wreck of a life with mine. I like it when his hair flips, goes to the da da da, and I get it perfectly timed. It's always satisfying to watch it. I'm what you call a famous brand only product, while you are only a cheap imitation. There is no way someone as magnificent as myself could have made a mistake. Of course. Oh, of course. Did you notice anything else of interest, witness? That's where I was going to mention the banana, which is the glove, of course. The only thing I saw was the banana that fell with the police officer. The banana? Well, it was actually more than just one. More like a bunch of bananas. Now what would a bunch of bananas be doing there? And why would I know such a thing? I'm only telling you what I saw. That's really strange. Maggie never mentioned anything about a bunch of bananas. That's it, Nick. He's got to be lying about the bananas. I mean, it's more of a mistake, honestly. I thought they were bananas. Is there a reason for him to lie about there being bananas at the crime scene? And what if it's not a lie? Well, maybe he thought it was seeing one thing and it was something else? If he mistook something else for a bunch of bananas, then that would be an inaccuracy. Think, Phoenix. Think. If my client is innocent, there is no way he could have seen what he says he did. Which means if we can somehow show he's lying, yeah, that's exactly what we need to do. She's right. She's got a sharp mind, but I just wish I could remember who she is. Is everything okay, Nick? Alright, get to the bananas. Alright. Banana power.
Objection!
Mr. Wellington, I believe I have the bananas you saw right here. Ah, so you knew about the bananas too. Why didn't you say so earlier? But don't think you can use this as a way to pull more information out of me. And that's where you'd be wrong. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? Isn't that the baseball glove? Huh? What? A baseball glove? Doesn't it look delicious? Care for a bite? No. Your Honor, I think this proves one very important fact. This witness loves bananas, has bad eyesight, knows nothing about baseball. I mean, why not all three? Has bad eyesight. By the way, just how bad are your eyes? Huh? Why are you asking me about this all of a sudden? Your Honor, it is very simple to mistake a glove for a bunch of bananas. No, I don't think so. Objection overruled. You're one of those people. Yes, you know what I mean. You're like those people who refuse to accept Galileo for theory, use the world to do that there are new possibilities. Sure, in the end, we find out that it's a fact and glove and up and out. However, when dreams are far, there's room enough for doubt, don't you? And that is why I asked you how bad your eyesight is. They're both 20/25. I suppose you're going to tell me that's terrible, right? Why are you not wearing your glasses today, then? Because we broke them. That's why. That's because I lost them recently, you see. Of course, I was planning on getting a new pair made right away. Yes, I'm putting together the pieces. As soon as we mentioned the eyesight and the bananas, I'm like, I know where this is going. It's good. It's good. Of course, I was planning on getting a new pair made right away. But you know, my glasses are no ordinary glasses, so to replace them, how about when you witnessed the crime? Were you wearing your glasses then? That animation of him pulling the scarf from both sides. I shouldn't have actually tried to emulate it with my headset. That was a problem. I think we're good. I think we're good. How about a witness? You are an unrelenting, evil man. You're like those people who rejected Joan of Arc and protected her brave and courageous woman to combat horrible and unrighteous means. Want you to do anything wrong, she was still gruesomely burdened at the... Which boils down to you were not wearing your glasses at the time. Therefore, the identity of the woman at the scene of the crime and that of the defendant cannot be proven to be the same by this witness. But the height difference was only 9 feet. It was very possible for him to have seen the faces of the culprit standing on the upper path. Witness, please be more accurate in your testimony. Remember, a person's life is at stake. Yes, Your Honor. Now then, please continue with your testimony. Please tell the court what happened next in the moments after you witnessed the crime. What happened next? The girl on the upper path ran away as soon as she realized I was there. After that, I immediately called the police station to report the crime. It must have been 6:45 p.m. when I made the call. So, 6:28. They must have a lot of free time on their hands since they showed up within 10 minutes. Nope. Got him. So the person who was on the upper path saw you and then ran away. Yes, that is correct. Which is why even someone without a superior brain like mine can understand that. That girl is the murderer. Well, actually, no, that doesn't necessarily... Well, actually, it might, if I think about it a little more. You may question the witness now, Mr. Wright. The girl in the upper path ran away as soon as she realized I was there. She ran away just like that? Yes, she did. She saw me and flew the nest like the guilty bird she is. Oh, I'm sorry. Was that pun too hard for someone who only got a third-rate education? Actually, that did take me a few seconds to get. Anyway, if she ran away the instant she saw you, how could you tell it was my client? The witness has already answered that question. He has stated that the defendant is the culprit. This is true, Mr. Wright. I'm striking your question from the record. I'm gonna get more information out of him. After that, I immediately called the police. So it was immediate, so that's the area. So... Immediately, as in immediately. I mean, sure, a minute might have elapsed before I did, but that's the duty of every good citizen, or did they not teach that at your pitiful school? You think people learn about how to call the police in college? Hey, Nick, I think you should take a look at the court record for a sec. I'm good. I must have been 6:45 p.m. when I made the call. Very good, dear. I love that. So we're gonna press and then hammer him. How do you know what time it was? That detective told me. You know which one I mean. The one with the jacket that makes him look like a dropout from a no-name high school. Hey, pal, I graduated from pretty good, top-ranked college. I don't believe this. It doesn't matter. I don't believe I was mistaken on what time I called. And if I am wrong, then that detective obviously doesn't know how to tell time. What? Why, you're just some lousy kid who... I think the court can see your point. Anyway, how did the police respond? They must have a lot of free time in their hands since they showed up within 10 minutes. And then we'll go ahead and present after. So you're saying that there was police on the scene by 7 p.m.? They got there before that, I think. There usually aren't many people in that area at the time of day, but suddenly, before I knew it, there were people crawling all over, gawking. It certainly says something about the morals of the people in this country. I can't find anything out of the ordinary in his testimony. I can't. Why don't you take one more look at the court record? Yeah, I guess I should. Okay, so immediately called, and then 6:45. Time of death, 6:28 p.m.
Objection!
Mr. Wellington, would you please take a look at this? You mean the victim's autopsy report? According to this, the murder occurred at 6:28 p.m. So what of it? You said that you called the police immediately after the murder took place. However, by the time you had called the police, it was already 6:45 p.m. There was clearly a 15-minute gap here. Do you deny it? Ah! I think this court would like to hear what you were doing during the 15-minute gap. The witness was in shock at the time after witnessing a terrible murder. It's only to be expected that he would be a little dazed. 15 minutes is hardly what I would call a little dazed. Ah. Mr. Wellington? Yes? Explain yourself. What were you doing during those 15 minutes? Answer the question. Telephone. Spit it out. I was searching for a phone booth. A phone booth? You mean you don't have a cell phone? You and your questions, as if you're trying to open all the layers of a Matryoshka doll. You must think you're really something special. Witness? I lost my cell phone. There, you happy? You lost it? Unbelievable. You lose your glasses and your cell phone? You must be very scatterbrained when it comes to your belongings. What? Are you saying that first-rate people are never allowed to lose things? Haven't you ever heard that all geniuses are that rationale to have an own program of genius? I don't think simple people like you can understand. Enough. Oh man, oh man. Wait, hold on a second. He lost his cell phone? Nick, that cell phone, could it be? You mean this phone Maggie found? There's no way. Boy, I didn't see this coming. What should I do now? Question further, back off. Question further, I would imagine. Mr. Wellington, where's your cell phone right now? What are you getting all excited about? You seem to be a little confused. I found my phone, I'll have you know. See? Here it is. Oh, I see. Oh, that one's probably ours. I noticed in our inventory, we had his phone, but Phoenix didn't have his own. I don't remember much from the first game, but I think we have our own phone? Unless we don't. So I'm assuming he swiped Phoenix's? I don't know, and that's why he's holding a phone? I don't know. Could be wrong. Looks like he's got his phone. And I thought that just maybe this was his. Or it could just be a fake. Just a replacement. Well, then I think we've cleared this issue up. At the time of the murder, the witness did not have a cell phone because he had lost it. Therefore, the delay in his call was caused by a search for a phone booth. Well, that's the gist of it. I guess you could put it that way and leave it at that. Do you have any further questions, Mr. Wright? You got a new one? That's probably a good guess, or he could have just taken... I like to think everything is just kind of connected in a funny way. That's why I suggested, oh, he actually stole Phoenix's. And welcome, Akenzel, by the way. Do you have any further questions? Do I? Here's a crazy guy who has a lot of phones to play Pokemon Go. I don't think people like that exist. I don't know. I don't know of anybody who would do that. Your Honor, the witness's testimony does not make sense. I don't believe that there was ever a need for the witness to search for a phone. How dare you? Because there's a phone booth in the photo, first of all, so get wrecked, idiot. You can't just make outrageous claims like that. You do have some sort of proof, don't you? Well, yeah, of course. This evidence should be good enough, I think. All right, let's have this proof then. Please present proof that the witness had no need to search for a public phone booth. I don't even have to look at the photo.
Take that!
It's quite simple, actually. Please take a look at this. At the crime scene photo. Is there a problem with it? Oh, there's nothing wrong with the picture. But if you don't understand my logic after looking at it, something is wrong with you. No! It's a phone booth. That is correct. All the defendant had to do was walk 3 steps. Mr. Wellington, why did you not use the phone that was right in front of you? Order! Order! What is reporting the crime a little late prove for you? The witness can't explain what he was doing for those 15 minutes. That is reason enough to throw suspicion on his testimony. Yes, this is very true. What do you have to say for yourself, witness? Then I bet this phone really is his, Nick. He must have killed Dustin to get his phone back. But Maggie said that she was going to return it to him. So there was no reason for him to kill for it. And on top of that, we still have the phone she found anyway. But if he wasn't looking for a cell phone, was he looking for something else? Was he? Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Do you have any thoughts you would like to share with the court? Can you offer an explanation as to what the witness was doing during those 15 minutes? Yes, I have an idea. There is only one possible explanation. All right, let's hear your explanation. However, be forewarned that if your explanation is not persuasive, you will be penalized. Think carefully before you present, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. I probably shouldn't have said there was only one possibility. Okay, look at that. My life literally on the line. It's highlighted. Which I do think is, honestly, I will say this. That's a nice feature. Because in Phoenix Wright 1, it wasn't always clear if answering a question correctly or incorrectly would result in a penalty. This one, if it's going to use the same highlight system, it makes it a lot more clear what you do have permission to get wrong and what you don't. So I like that. It's a pretty simple change, but overall it works. Please present to the court the one piece of evidence that will answer the following. Why didn't the witness call the police right away? Glass is broken. Phoenix business card. What did the cell phone say? One piece of evidence, huh? I mean, I might be jumping 2 steps ahead. Perhaps this is the evidence you need to be convinced. Perhaps. That was just an idea I thought I'd throw out. I suggest that perhaps you should find a better piece of evidence. Yes, of course, Your Honor. Well then, but before you do, you will be penalized. Ouch. Please present to the court the one piece of evidence that answers the following. Why didn't the witness call the police right away?
Take that!
Mr. Wellington. What? Don't do that. You almost made me have a heart attack. These are your glasses, aren't they? Where did you find... Yeah, I believe the court all heard what you just confessed to. That these glasses are in fact yours. I'll tell you where they were found, Mr. Wellington. These glasses were found under the victim's body. Yes, I want a beef Wellington. I would love one. I haven't had one in a good while. Makes me hungry as well. Hungry for justice. Under the victim's body? Order, order. Now, wait a second, hold on. I didn't confess or confirm anything. Your Honor, I think the answer is quite clear here. As he fell, Dustin Prince grabbed the culprit's glasses. The culprit knew that he had to find his glasses and searched frantically for them. What he didn't realize was that they were under the victim's body. And that is why it took him 15 minutes to make that call. Mr. Wright, are you indicating the witness as the real murderer? Of course, that is precisely what I am doing. We got to see his pull of both sides of the scarf in more detail. I know I'm right. He is the real murderer. Did you figure it out, Nick? More or less. Turns out the cell phone was the key to the case after all, except not the key to not losing penalties, apparently. I knew it was either the phone or the glasses, but I think I jumped 2 steps ahead with the phone. Anyway, now's your chance to deep six this guy. I'll sink him in one shot. Yeah! This is so exciting watching you work again. Somehow, my old self is coming back to me. It's time to sink or swim. Everything rests on the edge of a knife. This is the moment I've been waiting for. Order, order. Oh, this sounds extremely Iwadare. Your Honor, the defense is making a mockery of this court. Without any solid ground to stand on, he accuses the witness of being the murderer? Yeah, that's right. I'm no criminal. This third-rate fraud of a lawyer. In that case, why don't we look at it from a different perspective? Let's hear your explanation as to why you are not the murderer. Why, that's easy. For example, there's the name the victim wrote. What about that? Oh, you mean the name Maggie? Yeah, even an idiot like you can read that, right? But we already know that this was not written by the victim himself. After all, the defendant's name is Maggie and the victim was left-handed. So basically we're saying that in order to make the defendant look guilty, the real criminal used the victim's right hand to write her name on the ground? But, wouldn't that mean that the real criminal was someone the defendant knew? Otherwise, how else would that person know her name was Maggie or Maggie because of that phone call? That is a good point. The witness didn't even know of Miss Bird before this trial. Ah, I forgot. Was there any way this creep could have known Maggie's name beforehand? There was a way. It would be best if I could prove that the witness had a chance to learn. I actually really respect this because in addition to being a good tutorial, it's actually kind of a step up or an evolution of what Case 1 was in Phoenix Wright 1. Like, it's almost every bit as involved as, like, maybe a Mission 2 or 3 even. That the defendant's name, or Case 2 or 3, was Maggie. Now, will the defense please present its case? How could the witness have known the defendant's name? Lamb. Mr. Wellington, you didn't have your cell phone with you on the day of the murder, correct? So what if I didn't? When you realized you had lost it, what did you do? What did I do? Didn't you try to find it by calling it? Why, how did you... Your Honor, these questions have nothing to do with... It is very approachable. I agree. Overruled. Mr. Wright, where are you going with this line of questioning? Do you think there is some relation between this witness's cell phone and the murder? I do, Your Honor. On the day of the murder, Maggie Bird picked up a lost phone in the park. And she also received a phone call from the owner of this phone. Sorry, I should have let it play out for the first little bit. Hello? Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone. Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give it back. I'll be right there. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name. You can call me Maggie. That was when you learned that her name was Maggie. But you made one fatal mistake. Fatal mistake? My client's name is Maggie, but the name that was written on the ground was Maggie, M-A-G-G-I-E. This is a mistake that could only occur if all you knew was how her name sounded. Eek! Well, to be fair, I too made the mistake of not knowing the difference. Order, order. But, Your Honor, the witness has no motive. And your point is? It's very simple, Your Honor. A person usually would not kill someone without a reason. Mr. Wellington had no reason to kill anyone. That is absolutely correct. I don't have a motive. Mr. Wright, Your Honor, can you explain what motive this witness could have had? It's very simple, Your Honor. Are you sure, Nick? If I said I can't offer an explanation, then the trial's over, right? Yeah, but... Oh, this is going to be a bigger penalty. Huge. Now then, please present to the court proof that the witness had a motive. Names list.
Take that!
Mr. Wellington's motive is right here. What is this? A list? These phone numbers were pulled from the memory of the phone the defendant found. Now we have determined that the people on this list are members of a certain group. You looked at all those numbers? Oh my goodness, it's a list of all the Labubu scammers. How'd they get that? Of course! This list of phone numbers was stored on the cell phone's memories. The name and numbers belong to the people who were members of a certain con artist group. What? Con artists? Can you explain why these numbers were on your phone, Mr. Wellington? This is an outrage, an invasion of piracy, invasion of privacy. Looking up the phone numbers on a person's phone is a worse crime than murder. You're one of those people. You're just like the cops who raided that brilliant artist Maurice Ultralos Digitals work the dialogue of... I don't care, Mr. Wellington. All I want is for you to tell us what this list is about. Do you think any of you can know what it's like to be a refined man like me? Your Honor, this is just an unjust badgering of the witness. Objection overruled. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? Why would the witness have the numbers of a group of con artists on his phone? Isn't that obvious? The witness is, looking into that group, a victim of that group, a member of that group. Scammer pirates, yes. Mr. Wellington is a member of this very group. No! All of your friends' phone numbers are stored right here on this phone. If anyone were to look into these phone numbers, it would be all over for you. That is why you had to kill. No, this is too much. That does make quite a bit of sense. Well, Mr. Wellington, would you care to explain? I got you now. That police officer. Your Honor. What is it, Mr. Payne? Your Honor, this is unjust badgering of the witness. You said the exact same thing only a few seconds ago. Please. Please, let's think about the contents of the phone call. Hello? Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone. Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give this back. The defendant had already promised that she would return the phone. She didn't say her name in that. Wait, what? After that, all Mr. Wellington had to do was meet Miss Bird and get his phone back. Why, then, would he need to kill anyone? That is a valid point. What does the defense think about this point? Oh, we're not done. We're never done. That's the exciting thing about these court cases. You're never done. you think about it logically, then it makes sense. Then maybe we should be thinking outside the box. Yeah, if we think like that, let's see. Maybe that slimeball saw something at the crime scene that made him commit murder. Your thoughts, Mr. Wright? Well, I don't think Mr. Wellington went to pick up his phone in a very friendly manner. But he was promised his phone, so why would he have been unfriendly to the defendant? I think he must have seen something that didn't agree with him when he got there, probably the police uniform. Oh, because he showed... Oh, okay, because she showed up with his boyfriend wearing a police outfit. That would do it. It's like, hey, before she even says anything. Well, then Mr. Wright, what was the something that didn't agree with the witness? We can pull open the court record. I remember now. Dustin Prince.
Take that!
What Mr. Wellington saw was the victim. The victim? You mean Dustin Prince? Dustin Prince had gone on his date right after a shift was over. With no time to change, he went to the park still wearing his police uniform. Oh. The girl that picked up my phone is with a policeman. He couldn't have known they were going out, so he began to worry. He was afraid the policeman would ask a few questions before returning the phone. If I do anything suspicious, he might run a check on my phone. In his mind, it was possible they had already run a check on the phone. And he went into a panic, is what you're saying? Exactly. Officer Prince was murdered simply because he was in uniform. Mr. Payne, do you have any comments? I'm thinking. It seems the truth has come out at last. The witness, Mr. Wellington, you are... Ha. Impressive, not bad for a person with a third-rate education. What's that supposed to mean? The evidence! That guy is really creeping me out. All they've been waving around and talking about is that suspicious cell phone. I love the expressions in all of these. Yes, that one was particularly good. Suspicious phone, this, suspicious con group, that. They're all on that phone. But who's to say that phone is really mine? Where's your proof? Your evidence. You want proof that this number is yours? I already told you earlier. That phone I lost, I've already found it. You don't have even the slightest idea who the phone in your hand belongs to. You can't be sure it isn't. You can be sure it isn't mine, you simpleton. What? It feels good to see you squirm. We do seem to have a problem on our hands with this phone. Whose phone is it? Without knowing that, it's meaningless as evidence. It's gotta be my phone. It has to be Phoenix Wright's. Your Honor, this is bad. I can't let him turn the tables on me like this. This cell phone. There has to be something I've overlooked. There's gotta be. Maybe. It's not gonna be fingerprints on the phone. Phone stored numbers. This phone has the names and numbers of those in the con group in its memory. I could show them to you, Your Honor. Oh, it really is down to fingerprints? I don't believe this. What are you talking about? What are we trying to determine here is who that phone belongs to. Who cares about what phone numbers are stored on it? Besides, who knows? Maybe you went and added some of those numbers in yourself. The witness is quite right. I'm afraid I have to reject the defense's proposal. That jerk is back to his arrogant, annoying self again. This cell phone. There has to be something I've overlooked. Yeah, so it is fingerprints. I got it. We should check for fingerprints. Fingerprints? Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Wellington must have left some prints on this phone. Nick, don't you remember? When you got them from Maggie, you wiped it off. I what? You said there was sand all over it, so... Wiped it? I wiped it? It is either going to be Ring Fit Adventure or a mystery game I'm being coy about. That's all I'll say. Both games are going to be Switch candidates. Pretty thoroughly, too. Wah! It's oh so much fun watching third-rate trash babble like morons amongst themselves. He's made a complete recovery. How many times do I have to say this? My phone is right here, you see? Oh, and incidentally, you can't check the number stored on this phone. It must have glitched because all the numbers just magically disappeared. You gotta be joking. He erased all the numbers I was going to use as evidence? Mr. Wellington, what's this? From the way you talk to me, it sounds like you still have some fight left in you. Where did you finally find your cell phone? Oh, the slow face squeeze is really good. We never saw it that slow. Oh, you are too much. And of course you have no idea what I'm talking about. Oh my, now I remember! Beep. Huh? Looks like they hung up. Ah, good. I finally found it. So that's when... What's wrong, Mr. Attorney? Why the harsh glare in your eyes? Nick, we've worked so hard to get this far, but... if you don't do something quick, he's gonna get off scot-free. I know. I know this phone has to be his. But how am I supposed to prove something like that? Ask him what his phone number is. Mr. Wright, if you cannot prove who the owner of that cell phone is, your indictment has no basis and therefore no power. It looks like you came up a penny short. Where did I go wrong? Don't blame yourself. You're merely a third-rate lawyer. You only made one big mistake. Who are you? What are you? That's something you haven't figured out for yourself yet. Who I am? The court hereby concludes this cross-examination. If that will be all, I'll have to bid you gentlemen and ladies goodbye. I have a reservation at that ultra-fancy restaurant on the upper side of town. Thank you for your assistance. You've had a stressful day, so please, bon appetit. Have a beef Wellington. What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to just let it go at that? Wait and see? Raise an objection.
Hold it!
It's worked in the past. Please wait, Your Honor. All right, Nick. I think I may be able to prove it. Prove it? Prove what, Mr. Wright? Everything. Your Honor, the cross-examination has already ended. If he questions the witness with any more of his badgering, he will not harass the witness. Is that clear, Mr. Wright? Did you hear that? No harassment allowed, Mr. Attorney. Please, Your Honor. Very well. But this is your last chance, Mr. Wright. You may present one piece of evidence to the court. I only get one shot at this. If you cannot prove everything, it's over. For your client and for you. Do you fully understand? Yes, Your Honor. I'm sure you are well aware, Your Honor, but the cross-examination period has ended. Were you paying attention, Mr. Payne? I said that Mr. Wright could present only one more piece of evidence. Oh, now then, Mr. Wright, this is your last chance. It all comes down to this. It's go time. Please present the one piece of evidence that will explain everything. Can I do that? Oh shoot, I don't think it gets saved now. Oh no! I forgot that was a feature! Oh no! Okay. I hand-wrote my cell number on the back. That's it. That's it. He's got my phone. I knew it. He has my phone. He has my phone. He has my phone. He has my phone. Why? Thank you. How nice. Here, please have one of mine. Judge's business card added to the corporate record. Wait, what am I doing? This is the time to be exchanging business cards? That was really a cute interaction, I agree. Your Honor, there is something very important about that card, and that is the back of the card. I knew he had my phone. I knew it. I knew he had my phone. This card is important because of what is on the back. You wrote your cell phone number on the back, but that's exactly it. Can you please call this number from your cell phone? Huh? Right now? But court is in session. It's okay. You'll see. Okay, if you say so. Is the defense preparing something, Mr. Wright? We are going to call my cell phone now, and then the court will see everything for what it is. Of all the idiotic, stupid things to... Ah! What? Why is my phone? And what is with the stupid sounding ringtone? Mr. Wellington? How strange. I could almost swear that you're holding my phone. You're... Ah! No, 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 no! It can't! By the way, before I forget, thank you very much for the lump on my head this morning. I don't think I need to explain any further, except to say... When you went to retrieve your cell phone, you mistakenly took the wrong one. Oh my gosh, his face. So that is what happened. You were knocked out by Mr. Wellington. He is a man who lives on his pride and self-image alone. Just checking if that's how saving worked. Okay, I'll be careful to do that during future exams to make sure I don't screw anything over. But I knew in my head, like, I had the scenario in my head of him, like, I knew from the beginning, I'm like, he took my phone, he took my phone, I took my phone. He's a man who lives on his pride and self-image alone, and in order to hide his involvement with the con artist group, he has become paranoid and has lost all ability to make rational judgments. Then Mr. Wright, the phone you're holding, it's Mr. Wellington's, naturally. Speaking of that man, how is he, Mr. Payne? He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Very well. Now then, this court finds the defendant, Maggie Bird. I missed the confetti. That is all. This court is adjourned. September 8th, 2:16 p.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1. I knew that the real you would shine through eventually. I'm so moved by what you've done for me, sir. Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I feel really bad for Dustin. He didn't do anything to deserve this. It's probably because of me. Huh? My whole life has been nothing but a whirlwind of bad luck and failures. Your whole life? It couldn't have been that bad, could it? Since I was 6 months old, when I fell from the 9th floor of my apartment building, I've been hit by all sorts of vehicles, gotten sick from all sorts of foods, failed at almost every death test, every death test, every test I've ever taken, experienced almost every kind of disaster, and never won or even tied in a game of tic-tac-toe. My life has really been nothing but a string of disasters. That is, pretty bad. And, yeah, so I looked it up just because I'm like, I'm pretty sure I know the answer to this, but I'm right. I figured 9 was unlucky in Japan, when she mentioned falling out of the 9th building floor, and it is associated with being an unlucky number. Up until I went to college, I was known as the goddess of misfortune. And then, the academy, everyone called me Lady Luckless. Lady Luckless? What's worse is that my misfortune always seems to latch onto those around me. What do you mean? When I see someone in trouble, I always try to help. Ah, that's right. You were talking about this earlier. It happened again recently too, sir. There was an old lady pacing back and forth by the pedestrian crosswalk. I gave her my hand and, before I knew it, we were having dinner at my house. Oh. I'm sure that Dustin's gone because of me. That's not true. That glove didn't even have any sort of special meaning. It was just a present to say thanks for covering one of my night shifts. Oh, I see. Everything is all my fault. Dustin's death, your head being all messed up. Well, I don't think my head is that messed up yet. I'm going to find a new life for myself starting now. The next time we meet, I'm sure I'll have found a whole ocean's worth of good luck by then, sir. Yeah, after all, the goddess of misfortune is only a name. You bet, I'm gonna make it, I promise. Next time we meet, I'll only be an unlucky person instead of a goddess. Yeah, that's the spirit. Well, Mr. Wright, Maya, I should get going. Okay, good luck to you. Thanks. You take care of yourselves too. What a horrible day. I've got my memory back, but things are still a little fuzzy. But you're okay, and that's what counts. Really had me worried. Come on, let's go back to the office. I'm afraid to ask, but here it goes. So this might sound bad, but who are you? Yeah, I was gonna say he still doesn't know who you are yet. But who are you? What? I thought you said you got your memory back. At that moment, everything really did come back to me. Detective Gumshoe. He's someone I've had clashes with in the past during certain cases, but he's also been a good ally during others. The judge. He's a lovable, kind old man who's easily swayed by other people's opinions. Yes, I do like how easily swayed he is. But in the end, he always comes up with the right verdict. This person, I haven't got a clue. He seems to know me, but maybe he's mistaking me for someone else? And this girl, Maya? You finally remembered. This is Maya Fey, my assistant. That's right. I have so many unforgettable memories about her. For example, Earth to Nick, what's wrong? You keep starting at me. I think that's a typo. Don't tell me you've missed me. Well, yeah, I suppose I have. I feel like I haven't seen you in ages. Oh? Well, I'm back now, so it's time for us to create new memories together. All right, sounds good. All the phone numbers on my phone were erased by Mr. Wellington. I guess I have to start over from the very beginning. Come on, Nick, let's go to our usual burger joint. Okay. Actually, it hasn't even been 2 months since you came back into my life. Yeah, I was wondering, like, I was thinking, like, she had left at the end of 1, so I was kind of confused when she was back, but I'm like, did I misremember the ending of 1? Or do I even want to ask because it's spoilers? So I just kind of was silent when she showed up, and I'm like, okay, I guess she's here. And that story began on one rainy afternoon, 2 months ago. Whoa, when the banana glove was being made. Episode 1, The Lost Turnabout. The end. A brand new episode has been added. Reunion and Turnabout. We are absolutely going to save. Now, we started a bit late, so I do want to continue. But first, I think another break is in order. Job well done. And then I want to talk about this episode 1 a bit. I really like it. I'll be right back. All right. Hello again, everybody. I like that one. Um, I think episode one of the first game was also good. I think it pulled a lot of the punches a little bit. It didn't feel like it had nearly the gravity, but this one felt like just as grave as all of the later missions in Phoenix Wright 1 did. I felt it was a very compelling introduction, a lot of twists and turns. I like the amnesia dynamic. I thought that was very, very creative. I like the plot twist of the swapped cell phone. I knew it, I knew it, I knew it. I knew it from the beginning. I was like, it was in the back of my head, I'm wondering, are they really going to do that? But then I'm remembering this is Phoenix Wright. Of course they're going to do it. I like the fact that we had to use the personnel files and profiles not just once but twice. The second time being to identify that they were a police officer and was thinking he probably freaked out because they're still in uniform. That one probably might have been a little bit trickier for somebody who just wasn't, thinking about that at the time of trying to figure out how to cross-examine. It is it is a very good introduction to basically what the rest of the game is going to be like, at least in terms of cross-examining and everything else, really out at the front. So I think so far this is definitely the better of the first chapters, but they're both very, very good. Very, very pleased with it. Um, I'm glad Gumshoe is still around and well, and you know maybe he has amnesia and that's why he calls everybody pal. Who knows? Maybe we're kindred spirits in that regard. Anyway, um, it looks like we have a completed profile picture now. If we go back to episode one, so there is Maggie Bird and Phoenix Wright, and now we won't see anything here for right now, but reunion and turnabout. And so let's find out what's happened to Maya and why she's back. That was no accident. I was drugged with sleeping pills. I was murdered by that person. That's why I took my revenge. It's only fair, isn't it, Eenie? I finally get to see you again, and it's not your fault. You didn't do it. No, I did it. I killed that person. But that wasn't you. It doesn't matter. It might as well have been me. I can't believe something like this happened. The events of that gloomy, rainy afternoon that started this whole mess keep playing through my mind. Episode 2, Reunion and Turnabout. June 16th, 3:34 p.m., Wright & Co. Law Offices. What depressing rain. Do you understand how depressed that makes me? Do you? I guess. But actually, more than being depressed, I'm angry. Angry at that weather girl on TV. I like that his glasses just keep sliding off of his face and then he has to push them back up and they keep sliding back down. Is the Japanese legal system equipped for this? I don't know. We'll have to find out. I think our little rainy spell will take a break with the day of sun. Is what that girl said. I'd stake my life on it. Yes, it's basically me with mine. It's like, it is embarrassing, but I remember, like, one of my worst moments with glasses is that I went to adjust my glasses, and wasn't wearing any, so I just, like, poked my eyes squarely. Because, like, I tend to push them almost on the lenses, and it's just a stupid ingrained habit, and I just poked my eyes. Well, it's the weather. But that's why I didn't bother to bring an umbrella today. Welcome, Hikaru. You're just in time for Chapter 2, or Episode 2, or Case 2. I don't remember how they designate it. But welcome back. And Shockstorm, do I like monster collecting RPGs like SMT or Digimon? It depends. I don't necessarily dislike them. It depends on the mechanics of the monster catching, though. If they're worried about if there's too much jank in monster collecting, like the reason I didn't like Monsters 1 was that anytime you didn't battle with a monster that was actively in your party, they started to gain wild stat, meaning they would just like outright ignore you. So it discouraged innovation and experimenting with parties because you'd get your other Pokemon back and they'd hate your guts. And I'm like, what a depressing way to have a monster fighting game. So it depends. For the most part, I do tend to like them. I'm enjoying it. I'm loving it. Episode 1 was great. A very fantastic kickoff to what I'm expecting now to be a very, very good game. I didn't really have any doubts, though, after playing 1. I think this person can basically scenario write anything they want, and I'll eat it up. But that's why I didn't bother to bring an umbrella today. What nerve, calling herself a weather girl. She's going to hear about my $1,500 suit. About your case. Unless you're planning on suing the weather girl... I'm sorry. I thought that before we got down to business we could have some friendly chatter. My name is Dr. Turner Gray. I'm a surgeon. Remind me to never end up under his knife. I'm here today because of this incident. Malpractice at Gray Surgical Clinic. 14 inpatients lose their lives? Oh my goodness. Oh, you're the doctor at... It's really quite upsetting. Did you hear me? Upsetting! Yes, I heard you. I agree. It's quite upsetting, Dr. Gray. The one that screwed up was that nurse. It was her that got the medication mixed up and killed those 14 patients. I gave you a kind of meandering answer, Shockstrom. The short answer is yes. I do like them. I may not always alternate party members like I should, so that's where that command is going to come in. It was her that mixed up the medication, that got the medication mixed up and killed those 14 patients. And now listen good. And yet, that nurse had the nerve to go and die before admitting to her wrongdoing. She didn't even offer any sort of explanation to me. And this is the kicker. She up and has herself a grand old accident and crashes her car. Smash, crunch, instantly transforming her car into the accordion model. That's right. About a year ago, all the tabloid shows were talking about it. 14 victims of medical malpractice and the nurse's mysterious fatal accident. There were rumors that Dr. Gray had actually caused that crash. People said it was to forever hide the person responsible for the malpractice incident. Why would I? Now, I'm just going to say this once. Why on earth would I want to kill that nurse? She's the one who killed those 14 patients, not me! I think you need to take a deep breath, Doctor, and focus. More to the point, this case is over a year old. Why bring it up now? That's simple, because the situation is slipping out of my grasp. This just won't do. My clinic isn't seeing nearly as many patients nowadays. Do you understand what that means? It means they're not coming to my clinic. You don't say. If it were me, I don't think I'd want to go either. So, what would you like me to do about it? I want you to help me prove I'm innocent. You do realize I'm a lawyer, not a private investigator, right? No, this is something only you can do. Maya Fey, you know this girl, correct? Maya? Why would he know her name? I heard you were working under her for a little while. Well, yes, I mean, hey, wait a second here. I worked under her? Yes, am I wrong? She told me, so I'm not quite sure if... Well, we worked a few trials together, but she went back to her hometown to undergo more training. Ah, yes, I heard. It must be lonely for you. What? Wait, I'm not. She must be an extraordinary girl to handle such rigid training. Huh? I have an acquaintance who knows a lot about these mystical sorts of things. She's the one who introduced me to Miss Fey. Is Maya really that famous? And I've already set up an appointment. For what? What else? A channeling. I'm going to have her call the spirit of that nurse that went and got herself killed. Oh, Maya. I wonder what she's up to right now. We, the women of the Fey family, have always been spirit mediums. It's because the power to communicate with spirits flows strongly through us. That's what she told me. I guess she's learned to accept her responsibilities and become an adult. Not counting training, this will be her first time channeling a spirit. So she gave me one condition before accepting my request. A condition? The condition is you, Mr. Wright. She said that she wouldn't do the channeling without first seeing you again. Me? And that is why I've searched you out. You want to see her too, don't you? And so, that is how I ended up visiting Maya's hometown with the doctor, which I don't think we've ever seen, so we're going to get to walk around this environment. June 19th, 1:25 p.m., Crane Village. So this is Crane Village, Maya's hometown. Oh no, it's 9. Death. Why? Hello there. What an odd little girl. Hey, wait up, Pearly! Someone else is coming this way? Nick! It was a freaky looking initial pose, yes, I agree. Maya, how are you? It's good to see you again. I don't know if any of you knew, but this is Iwadare's cricketing. I don't know if any of you knew that. It's clearly distinct from everybody else's crickets and games. Wow, I didn't think you'd really show up. It's not that big a deal. You made it sound like you were so far away. Well, maybe I exaggerated. Just a little. It was only 2 hours by train. If I had known you were this close, I'd have visited more. Yes, like, I like that callback to the ending of 1. I would have thought, like, she was going really, really far away, but I guess it is only a couple hours. No, you're not allowed. I already decided, you know. Until I become an adult, I have to work hard and be strong by myself. Oh, well. Anyway, congratulations. I'm glad to hear training is going well for you. Alright. Talk. Today's channeling. Looks like you finally become a full-fledged medium, taking on your first job. Yeah, I didn't think it would be this soon. But this case, do you know the messy story behind it? Haha, behold the power of the Maya Intelligence Network. Let's see, 14 people died because of malpractice on Dr. Gray's part, right? And to pin the blame on the nurse, he killed her in what appeared to be a car accident. Huh? So what is this Maya Intelligence Network anyway? The tabloids. That's what I thought. I'm just pulling your leg, Nick. What really happened is the exact opposite. I heard all about it from Dr. Gray. Okay, so the 14 patients all killed Dr. Okay. Oh, come on, Nick. I wouldn't take a crazed killer as a client. That's too scary, even for me. Yeah, I guess so. Crane Village? So this is your hometown, huh, Maya? Yep, Crane Village, but I've heard people call this place Medium Valley. Interesting. So everyone that lives here is a spirit medium? Pretty much. Most of my ancestors were too, I think. That's probably true since the Fae ability to communicate with the dead is so strong. Actually, only the women of this village are mediums. So what do the men do? They usually work someplace outside the village. The girl earlier. Oh yeah, I wanted to ask you about that girl I saw earlier. Oh, you mean Pearly? Pearly? Pearly Faye. She's my cousin. Isn't she adorable, just like yours truly? Cousin? Wait, then that means, is she also a... Yup, she's a medium too. Pearly's a real genius when it comes to channeling. I see. I hope I didn't scare her when I tried to talk to her earlier. Nah, it's not you. My aunt drilled it into her head that if a suspicious-looking person tries to talk to you, run away. Suspicious-looking? Well, you're not wearing training clothes for starters. Of course not. Pearly's my aunt's most valued treasure. She's not allowed to go outside of town. She doesn't know much about the world outside of Crane Village. Aunt? Pearly's mother's my aunt. Duh. Come on, Nick. Well, Nick, I've got to get going. It's about time for the channeling to start. Huh? Oh yeah. I'm doing the channeling in my house, so come on in, okay? After I'm done, we can grill up some juicy burgers. Alright, good luck, Maya. Thanks! Well, at least she's still the same perky Maya. Meditation room. June 19th, Fay Manor, meditation room. Ah, Mr. Wright, I'm so glad you showed. Some nice weather we're having today. Aren't you happy? No, not at all. That stupid weather girl made the wrong call again. It will rain cats and dogs today, she said with a straight face. I can't believe they allow such misguided reports on the public airwaves. Looks like talking about the weather with this guy is just asking for punishment. But anyway, this is a splendid manner. No argument there. It's hard to believe that this is Maya's house, though. I was given a guide map to this building. Here, Mr. Wright, I have a copy for you too. Guide map added to the court record. Today's channeling. What are we going to do once the nurse's spirit has been called? Isn't it obvious? I'm going to have her write a signed confession. A signed confession? Yes, a confession. Pay attention. I'll have her write this. 1 year ago, on May 2nd, 14 patients died due to my negligence. And then, on May 24th, I fell asleep at the wheel and died in a car accident due to my further negligence. I'm sorry and I apologize for being negligent. That's what I'll have her write. With a confession, the rain falling on my soul can finally stop. Oh, I see. Maya? So, how did you hear about Maya Fey? I heard about her from an acquaintance, a girl studying the occult at a college. That girl introduced me to this village. This is the home of that Korean school of channeling. The home, huh? And Miss Maya is a daughter of the master, I hear. Master? Anyway, do you see that door? That's the room where people and spirits meet. Miss Maya's aunt is in there right now. Would you care to meet her? Present my attorney badge. Aha. Look, here's my attorney badge. Are you trying to compete with me in my profession with that piece of scrap? I'm a surgeon. Compared to you lawyers, I'm practically a saint. Yes, well, I don't exactly have any patience right now. And listen good. I'm not the one that made the mistake. This doctor needs his head examined. Alright. We're gonna go ahead and move. Channeling Chamber. June 19th, Fay Manor Channeling Chamber. Wow, it's such a strange atmosphere in here. These flickering lights, I guess they're candles. Good sir, who might you be? My name is Phoenix Wright. Oh, you must be that good sir. Good sir, is she talking about me? You are a lawyer, are you not, good sir? I have heard much about you from Mystic Maya. Is that so? Mystic Maya? I am Mystic Maya's aunt, Morgan Fay. Nice to meet you. I had wanted to speak with you about a certain incident, good sir. It would seem that perhaps you asked too much of Mystic Maya in performing your duties. Most unbecoming, I'm afraid. Huh? Don't tell me you have already forgotten. That was it not for Mystic Maya and her assistants, you would surely not have won. Or surely not. A lot of typos in this compared to the first one. First a girl that runs away, and now an old lady who says I stink at doing my job. When did I become the poster boy for how not to make a first impression? The past is the past, though. Let us speak of the present now. Ah, thank you. I noticed that there's an arrow to the left, so we can examine the other side later if we need to, but right now. So why do you add Mystic to Maya's name? Isn't that a little strange? Good sir! Yes? How dare you be so rude and disrespectful towards Mystic Maya? I'm sorry. She must be addressed by her proper title, good sir. You must call her Mystic Maya. So about Mystic Maya, it is the blood. Excuse me? Blood? Mystic Maya carries the blood of the Master. In actuality, she's the only one remaining. Only one remaining? What's that supposed to mean? Mystic Maya is the last of the rightful heirs of the Crane channeling technique. I guess the cousin is it. Okay, then where do you stand? That is a little more complicated. Although a woman of the Fey family, I'm merely a member of the Branch family. Branch family? What's that? It is as it sounds. For a member of the branch family, no matter her spiritual power, she can never become the master of the Korean schools. So, how strong are you? It is a shame, however, I will admit, I cannot even begin to compare the lowliness of my power to the master's. So that's how it is. Today's channeling. So today's channeling will be your first? Yes, good sir. Because the spirit of a person who dies in a traffic accident is usually very strong. It is usually easier to call that person to our world. Traffic accident indeed. The channeling will take place here, in this channeling chamber, good sir. As you can see, I am in the process of preparing. Channeling chamber. So, this room is the channeling chamber? The place where a spirit medium speaks with those who have departed. I don't suppose you'd mind if we observe the session. Do not even think of such nonsense. Only the medium and the client may enter here. Oh, the secrets of the Korean techniques cannot be seen by just anybody. That never stopped Maya from doing it in front of me. It is also for your safety, good sir, if something were to go wrong. That is why, while channeling is being performed, the heavy door is securely locked. Oh, that's what the lock is for. Oh, yes. I wonder if you have yet to meet Pearl, good sir. Pearl? She's an adorable, angelic young girl. Oh, that odd. She's my daughter. Now then, what was it you were about to say? What a cute daughter you have! Haha. A pure heart that knows not of the evils of this world is a powerful thing, good sir. Please refrain from affiliating with her, I request. Well, it's not like I had the chance to anyway. I must insist and stress that you not let it occur. Okay, I get it. Okay, nothing to the left. Move. If I go from the meditation room to move. Winding Way. June 19th, Fay Manor, Winding Way. Wow, this garden is really breathtaking. Someone put a lot of love into it. What is that over there? Is that an incinerator? It looks like a little out of place in a garden like this. It is a small incinerator. I don't think garbage trucks come all the way out here to a little village like this, or every family has to burn their own trash. It's a really old urn. The ashes of a person long dead are inside. It looks like something with a long history. Other than that, it's not very interesting, so time to move on. It looks like there's a room over there, too. A peaceful feeling is emanating from it. Alright, that's plenty. Let's move. Side room. June 19th, Fame Manor, side room. So this is the side room. Looks like it's more of a break room. There's bedding spread out on the floor. It looks like someone's sleeping in one. I shouldn't disturb them. Gonna do it anyway. Examine. There's bedding spread out on the floor. Is that someone sleeping in one over there? She's probably an exhausted medium taking a break and catching some Z's. If I wake her up, she might be grumpy and throw a spell on me. It's probably a good idea to not disturb her sleep. Huh. Wonder what I missed. We'll kind of make our way backward. Hey, you! Hold on now. This gal's got a few questions to ask. I'm sure I've heard that southern accent somewhere before. Oh my goodness! Lotta Hart? She's back? Oh, well, I'll be. It's Mr. Phoenix Wright. How you been? Haven't seen you in, what, a year? You are, Lotta Hart. You're Lotta Hart, right? Bingo! I'm the one and only paranormal photographer, Lotta Hart. So I guess you're still at it, being a photographer, I mean. Of course! And today, I'm gonna get myself a real scoop. You wait and see. Oh, that's right! This ain't no time to be wasting time. This channel is about to get started. Is it that time already? We all should hurry up and get to the meditation room. What are you waiting around for? Come on. Lotta Hart, huh? I've been judging her harshly because of that case. But I guess looking back, we had some good times too. I do think the localization has helped because the names have been pretty memorable. That's why I was able to immediately recall her name. June 19th, Fame Manor Meditation Room. We will now begin the channeling. Mystic Maya and honored guests, please proceed into the channeling chamber. With this, I can finally swat all those pesky flies once and for all. You hear me? They won't be able to say a single bad thing about me after this. You would love to hear them apologize, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you, Mr. Wright? Me? Oh, yeah, sure I would. Mystic Maya, do you have the channeling chamber key? Yep, right here. That is most satisfactory. That key is one of a kind, so please take care of it well. It'll be fine, Aunt Morgan. I won't lose it, trust me. Okay, Dr. Gray, let's get started. Finally, let's go. Click. Now let us wait patiently out here for them. Please have some lovely bitter green tea and jaw-droppingly large strawberry desserts. Hold on now, Granny. Granny? How come we ain't allowed in that room? Dear madam, you have an impressive grasp of English. From where did you learn it? What? I'm from the heart of the heartland. Is that so? Then I humbly request that you return to this heart of the heartland. Oh my goodness. What are you... This is Karain Village. If you cannot follow our traditions and rules, we request that you leave. Sorry. Wow, she shut Lotta up. Now that's impressive. Now then, let us wait. I want the tea. Hey now, what was that just now? It came from inside the channeling chamber. Hey, that's a gunshot! Excuse me? I've heard that sound before. It's a gunshot. I bet my afro on it. Maya's in there. Break into the chamber. I'm going to assume this is... I'm sorry, guys, but I'm spoilers. This is 2 months before. I think Maya's gonna be fine. Break into the chamber. Ask Morgan what to do. Let's see here. Well, Mr. Lawyer, what's the plan? What else? We're going to break in. What? But there's only one key and that kid's got it. We're going to have to break down the door. Is that all right, Miss Fay? Well, yes, but there is one matter. That is, don't try and stop me. You can send the repair bill to the Wright & Co. law offices later. Yeah, now that's what I call being a man. Slam, slam, crash. Dr. Gray. Oh, I didn't expect him to be the one who would be killed. I expected him to be the murderer that we would have to loop back to. Okay, well, they got me already. Dr. Gray. Click. I was murdered. Maya? That man murdered me. So I killed him. What? Click. That's as far as you made it. Lotta, at a time like this, times like this are perfect for snapping up shots. But anyway, what's going on here? This gal, is she Maya? Step away from there. Please leave this area to me. Go quickly and inform the police. But, hurry, before there are more victims here. Hey, let's go, city boy. Leave this to the granny. June 19th, Karain Village. My cell phone doesn't get reception way out here, so I ended up using the phone booth to call the police. And they're on their way. That's good. Lottie, I saw a genuine mysterious phenomenon. She seems really on edge because of all this. Not that I blame her. I'm scared to death by what's going on. What you witnessed. Hey, mister. That gal, Maya, she wasn't the one that pulled the trigger, was she? pretty horrifying. Instead, we spent lots of time with the victim, like our Mia. Yes, Mia was pretty heartbreaking for me. When I saw that, she died seemingly so quick in the first game, but not forgotten until amnesia happened and she was forgotten. But yes, I do like it when that's employed because it's done pretty well so far. That gal Maya, she wasn't the one to pull the trigger, was she? Oh yeah. Lotta doesn't know that when Maya's channeling, her whole physical appearance changes. Then again, weren't there only the two of them in there? I reckon she must have done it then. Dr. Gray. Lotta, what do you know about Dr. Gray? Not much, but I did some digging. That's one gent with a bad reputation. Really? I hear he's good at surgery and stuff, but his personality stinks like wet sheep. I sorta got the same impression myself. He's real controlling. Soon as his nurse or patients don't do what he says, he starts a-hollering. Must have been real rough to work for him. Okay, time to move. Meditation room. June 19th, Fay Manor, meditation room. Ah, Mr. Wright. Miss Fay, how's, Mystic Maya? She has returned to this world. The spirit-severing technique was successful. Let me see her, please. She is still unconscious. I humbly request that you wait outside for her recovery. Guess I just have to wait. The police are here. Sorry to keep you waiting. Huh? You again? What are you doing all the way out here, Detective Gumshoe? It's actually kind of funny. I was in the area for a business trip, pal. Well, time to check out the crime scene. I'll have to question everyone here later on. So just sit tight, alright? Why is he grinning at me? Shall I show you to the scene of the crime, Detective Gumshoe? Jim Shoe. My name isn't Jim Shoe. The two of them went to the channeling chamber. I guess all I can do for now is see what everyone else has to say. Crane Village. June 19th, Crane Village. She's probably scared out of her wits after having a murder take place right near her. Lotta? God, let it be me next! Eep, don't scare me like that. What do you mean? You're the one scaring me. If I weren't so tough, you'd have another dead body on your hands. Mine. Any ideas? Did you see or notice anything that stuck out at you? Nah, well, maybe one thing. What is it? Turns out my poor stomach's not good at handling this kind of thing. Huh? What? Curses and ghosts and stuff coming back to get you? That's just too much, I say. What is too much? Being an occult photographer? That's some scary stuff, so I think I'm going to try being a celebrity photographer now. Going after photos more within your reach from now on? More glamour, less gore? What's up? Oh yeah! What is it? I took some hot pictures earlier. Huh? Remember? I took some pictures of the murder scene inside. She did. 2 even. The Seance murder. I sure like the ring of that. It'll be a sensational story. Lotta? Sorry, but my journalistic sense is burning inside me. Hate to cut and run, but I'm heading back in. Gotta beat those cops with the scoop of the century. Wow. I don't know who's scarier, Lotta or the spirits. And why does it feel like we've been through this before? Back to the meditation room. And now, to the channeling chamber. So now we're in the channeling chamber. The police are busily running here and there. And I don't see Maya anywhere. Hey, you! Don't touch anything! Look, I really need to ask you some questions. Don't look at me like I'm some sort of uncaring jerk. Tell you what, pal. I'll let you ask me a few questions, alright? Aww. Maya. About Maya. I hate to break this to you, pal, but with the way things look now, that girl's the only one who could have done it. Yeah, only Maya and the victim were inside this room after all. But Maya is can ask more about her later, pal. Right now, I've got a job to do, and that's collecting evidence. Detective Gumshoe looks like a real professional. And yet, something about his expression still looks the same. So, Dr. Gray was shot with a gun, huh? He was shot in the forehead. But he was also stabbed in the chest with a knife. A knife? After being stabbed, the final blow was a shot from a gun. Let me check the diagram of Fey Manor. Okay, that'll definitely be important later. Not so much now. Profiles. Dr. Turner Gray had a malpractice incident, murder during a channeling. We probably could have updated that earlier. Pearl Fay, age 8, ran away as soon as she saw me. A girl who is Maya's little cousin. Morgan Fay, Maya's aunt, a member of the Fay clan branch family. She's the mother of Pearl. Lotta Hart, age 23, claims to be an investigative photographer. She lives for the next big scoop. And Dick Gumshoe, 31, detective at the local precinct in charge of the initial investigation. Yeah, mother of Pearl. I'm like, at first I was like, I don't really get why she's called Pearl. And I'm like, was it really all for that? The brain on this guy is insane. Anything else in here? I guess not, so we're gonna move to Winding Way. We need to find Lada. And now into side room. Oh, okay. I forgot her age in the first game. I guess it was one of those things I just probably because I didn't read the profiles for like 4 or 5 streams. I didn't notice it. But yes, that probably would have been something I would have picked up on had I read it and read it early enough. I'm pretty sure there was someone sleeping here earlier. Like, how can I help you? Like, so isn't it about time to start? Huh? Time to start what? You know, like the channeling. Channeling? Oh. No, actually, the situation has kind of changed. Huh? Like, what do you mean? Please stay calm, but a murder has taken place! So, like, a murder is that thing where, like, one person kills another, right? Yes, a person has killed another person. Oh, that's, what are the words I'm looking for? It's like totally a bummer. Yeah, after all that effort, that's all she had to say. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to, like, introduce myself. My name is Innie Minnie. Eenie Meenie. Eenie Meenie. Ah, okay. Now I know how to say it once I read the rest of it. Eenie Meenie as an Eenie Meenie Miny Mo. At the college, I'm researching and studying parapsychology. Parapsychology? That's right. I think people, like, usually call it occult studies or something. Like supernatural phenomenon, ESP and psychic powers, that sort of stuff. That's pretty out there. I'm Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. Yeah, we'll be solving all of the puns together here. We're gonna crack the code. Eenie meenie. So what brings you here today? So I was the one who told Dr. Gray about this place. He asked me, like, do you know of a good spirit medium? Dr. Gray did say something about being introduced to this place. Cause, like, talking to dead people and, like, multiple personalities are my thing. I see. Then why were you taking a nap here? Like, I wasn't feeling good? I like the expression when she did that, tapping the hat and bleh.
Huh. I'm like allergic to sesame seeds. They like must have put some in the food they served for lunch. Oh, that doesn't sound fun. Why do I feel like that's gonna be an important thing to remember for later? So I like felt sick and came in here to like sleep. I totally feel like I wasted my time because I like. Oh, wait a minute. This is a thing. Because Lotta Hart was also sick from the food that was served. Or she played it off as being related to the murder, but I think there was something in the food. Her brother Mo might show up. Yes, if someone starts dissing you, Fly Girl, you give him one of these, and then you get stabbed and then shot in the head. That's pretty terrible. So you were sleeping here the entire time? Yeah, ever since lunch. So you don't know anything about the murder that took place? Like, what? Oh, that? I, like, totally know nothing. So who was, like, you know, killed? The surgeon that requested the channeling, Dr. Gray. The victim? You and Dr. Gray knew each other, right? I don't know any Dr. Gray. Oh, really? That's not exactly what Dr. Gray said. Huh? Well, like a long, long time ago, I was like a patient, yeah. She sounds like she's trying to hide something. Alright. A Federation officer, I will not fall here. Present. Oh, hey! That's like Maya Fey, right? She's like totally way famous. Like, well, for people like us, like, you know, way famous, Maya? I mean, like she's like the daughter of the master, right? Well, at least she remembers some things. I'll be honest, I tried to present my badge just for fun, but apparently I can present the court record or profiles, which I didn't even know I could do. I accidentally misclicked and I found out I could just present it. Dr. Turner Gray. I'm like totally bad at remembering people's names. Oh? But I like remember seeing that face somewhere before, like I think. Well, thanks for trying. I didn't think it was possible for someone to be this much of an airhead. And so now, let's go to the court record profiles. Eeny Meeny, age 21, college student, a huge fan of the occult and is doing research in parapsychology. I guess we just leave now? Yes. Fay Manor, winding way. There's no one here, as usual. Ah! Hey, how are you? You're Pearl, right? Silent as ever. What's that she's got in her hand? I've seen it somewhere before. Pearl. What is it? Is it my hair? Is it too spiky, not spiky enough? I'll go back to the side room, I don't think it matters. Just keeps dancing. Oh, hello. She's gonna run away again, I'm sure. The item in your hand. Yeah. What if I present... I'm gonna try one more time and then we're gonna give up and go to a different location. I'm gonna show her Maya. Whoa, Running Wild Vidya, thank you so much for the raid. Hello, everybody. Whoa. We are playing Phoenix Wright 2, Justice for All. I played Phoenix Wright 1 about 5 months ago. I play a little bit of everything. I've dabbled with the Saturn, I've played Sega Genesis, PlayStation, Panasonic 3DO, Philips CDI, all manners of consoles here and there over the years. But right now we are just playing some Phoenix Wright. I've been enjoying it. I don't know anything about this game, so try to avoid spoilers if you do. But Phoenix Wright 1 is on my VODs below, where my YouTube link is.
That will take you to my playthrough of all the other games I've played within the last year, including Phoenix Wright 1. But thanks for rating me. I'm going to go ahead and present the court record. Wrong one, profiles. Let's show Maya to her. Oh, can I not? How did I do it before? Maybe I cannot. Okay, I guess I can't. Oh, I have to hit present, don't I? That's why. Okay, forget it. She'll just run away no matter what. But right now, there's a murder. We have to get out of this area so we can listen to music again. June 19th, Fame Matter, Meditation Room. What murder? What were you playing, by the way, Running Wild video before you raided? Oh, dear madam. You have such impeccable timing. Like, what's all the buzz? All right, everyone, listen up. You too, pal. I'm going to give you all a brief update. Right now, it looks like the investigation's not going to be done until real late. That is a terrible shame. I propose that everyone sleep here under the roof of the Fame Manor tonight. I think she did it. Something, something, Pearl being the next in line, except wasn't set to being next in line. I don't know. I think she's definitely involved. What a mess. I can't believe how crazy this day turned out. For Alabaster Dawn and Tried Your Hand at Awaken Astral Blade, I have not heard of either of those fully. Awaken was terribly bland. I'm sorry to hear that. Sometimes you just have to feel things out just to kind of know. It's just tough for me because I don't try to, it's tough for me to feel too many things out before I actually play them without spoiling myself, so I try to avoid it. What a mess. I can't believe how crazy this day turned out. Maya was arrested and taken away by the police. I see. I would see more if I had actually played Hollow Knight. It's maybe eventually going to be in my to play list, but I'm probably slow to get around it, and I don't know how much fun it would be to watch me die repeatedly, and I don't see myself getting to sleep tonight. June 20th, 8:02 a.m. Fame Manor Meditation Room. Morning. I guess they must have nodded off at some point. I hope Maya's okay. I should hurry and get to the detention center ASAP. As soon as Pearl. Detention center visitors room. Nick! Maya, what am I going to do? I never imagined it would turn out like this. Calm down, Maya. Take deep breaths. Come to think of it, the first time I met her, it all started right here, in this detention center. I finally get to see you again, and it's not your fault. You didn't do it. No, I did it. I killed that person. But that wasn't you. It doesn't matter. It might as well have been me. I was too weak, and I couldn't control the spirit's power, so I don't want to bring up the case quite yet, but you don't have to be nice to me. I understand. Channeling. So you're the master or something at the Crane School of Channeling? Actually, my mother is for now. But since that title has passed from mother to daughter, I guess I will be someday. But many people think that channeling isn't real, that it's all just an act. You believe in us, don't you? Yeah, because I've seen it with my own eyes. When Maya's channeling a spirit, not only her voice, but her whole physical appearance changes. It's a supernatural phenomenon that occurs every time. It happened this time, too. Dr. Gray said that he wanted to call the nurse, so Maya's body must have taken on that nurse's appearance. What happened? What exactly happened in the channeling chamber? I'm gonna go ahead and stand up. I have been sitting down for a while, so we'll just take my 3DS up. It's portable. I went into that room with Dr. Gray, locked the door, and sat down across from him. Okay. We closed our eyes, and I began the channeling. This is sounding kind of creepy, like the beginning of a scary story. And that's the last thing I remember. What? After a spirit comes into my body, I lose myself, my consciousness. Then, we don't remember a single thing. Seems like everybody's been losing their consciousness. Except for Nick, though. Nick's the only person who didn't end up sick in some way. Is it because he was interrupted before he had the tea or the giant strawberry stuff? When I came to, I was being held in my aunt's arms. And there was blood all over my clothes. Oh, but I do remember having a dream. A dream. Dream. What kind of a dream did you have while you were channeling? I can't remember it all that well, but I was dead and buried in the ground. I couldn't move, and it was unbearable, really suffocating. It went something like that. I see. I have no idea what to say to that. There was a really familiar smell, too. Under the ground? Yeah, I can't quite place it, but I know I've smelled that same scent before. I guess this is about all the information I'm going to gather for today. I'll be back later, Maya. In the meantime, please make sure you prepare it, okay? Huh? It? What is it? The document requesting me to be your attorney, of course. Smooth. But, what's wrong? Are you sure? I mean, I'm guilty. I'm a murderer. No one's decided that yet. But I did. I killed that person with these 2 hands. That's enough, Maya. It's hopeless. If you defend me, you'll lose, I'm sure. Stop it. Help me. Nick, help me. I'm scared. Don't worry, I will. When is the trial? It sounds like tomorrow. As usual, 0 prep time. All right, I'm going now. Wait. This jewel. It's funny how you can just utter those 3 words in like the very long-standing One Piece, and I know that's from Arlong Park. Just because of how memorable it is. Thank you for the hydrate. And I'll also go ahead and... It really is, that and Alabasta have both been very, very memorable moments. I've fallen off One Piece for probably the last 7 months though. At some point I'll catch up with the manga, but Reltech, things are going pretty well. I'm enjoying Phoenix Wright too. It's been really, really good. Yeah, I sat back down. You could always get me back up. I had been noticing that I'd been sitting for quite a while. The plan is to do yoga after I finish here. I don't know exactly how far we're gonna get before I stop. I don't think I'll be able to finish Case 2. I think there's gonna be I'm guessing there's probably gonna be we go to court, and then there's gonna be a reprieve to go back to the overworld eventually. Then we're probably gonna go back to court later. I'm guessing I should probably do up to the moment we're in court and finish that. And then once we go back out, probably end the stream there. Try to finish Chapter 2, when next I play, which would be on Thursday. But overall, things have been going pretty well, Royal Tech. Thanks for asking. This jewel. This is called a Magatama. It's a magical charm, and it's always protected me. Give this to Pearly, and I'm sure she'll lend you her spiritual powers. Magatama received from Maya. I should raid someone so we get those channel points. I'll look to see who's online. I know Wodie's still streaming. I'll have to double check if he's still streaming after I'm finished. Just because I remember Wodie from all the way whenever he joined my Grandia 3 stream. Because he was giving me advice, and I'm like, wow, you seem very proficient with knowledge about the game. Are you some kind of a speedrunner? And it's like, I'm the world record holder. I'm like, oh, okay. All right, wow. And so I remember, kind of having a mutual follow-up back and forth after that. He helped a lot, especially with the deconstruction and using certain spells. That was really, really helpful. But I'll see if he's still streaming when I finish. I have to save Maya, no matter what. It's her life on the line. What in the world's happened in that room yesterday? So that's why. Okay, so I imagine that Pearl will run away for anything else other than me giving the Magatama. June 20th, Fey Manor Meditation Room. The meditation room nurtures all mediums young and old. Even mediums in training, I'd wager, but it's pretty deserted today. Probably because of the murder yesterday. Well, pretty cool. Channeling chamber. Fey Manor channeling chamber. It looks like Detective Gumshoe isn't here today. I should take this chance and thoroughly check this room. If I'm lucky, I might uncover a clue or two. Oh, Mr. Wright. Good morning. I am on my way to go meet the mystic Maya, and I thought to bring her some items to make her feel more at home. Namely, tea so bitter you'll lose your tongue, and jaw-droppingly large strawberry desserts. Yeah, I feel like she poisoned them. I'm sure Maya will be very grateful. That's mystic Maya, good sir. She is one scary lady. Oh dear, sweet mystic Maya. Pearl wept constantly for you last night, as did I. I know it's important for me to search this site. And the other reason I suspect that, and it's because I know this game's genre so well, I feel that her appearance would lead to like the most over-the-top reaction when confronted about something. So I'm thinking in that direction too. So I feel like that's why, for that reason plus all the other reasons I mentioned. But I should ask her some questions too, while I have the chance. What happened? I would like to ask you a few questions about what happened yesterday. Do you mean that awful tragedy? That man murdered me, so I killed him. Maya? Step away from there. Please leave this area to me. Go quickly and inform the police. Yes, it's true. But that even said, it's even knowing that, like the twists are still incredible. What happened here in this room after I left? Well, first I struck Mystic Maya on the head to make her go unconscious, correct? That is correct. Next I performed the spirit severing technique. Spirit severing technique? The spirit of that nurse was inside of Mystic Maya's body. I used the technique to send the nurse's spirit back into the other world. I wonder if this kind of testimony is even admissible in the court of law. Channeling chamber? By the way, what is this room exactly? The channeling chamber? This room was created for the sole purpose of preventing such a tragedy as yesterday. What do you mean? Sometimes when an inexperienced medium calls an especially strong spirit, that spirit may become violent and revolt, as you witnessed yesterday. Revolt? But how? When a spirit enters a medium's body, she loses her will and herself steps aside. To put it another way, the spirit is borrowing the medium's body, good sir. But isn't that extremely dangerous? An experienced medium has little problem controlling a spirit. But Mystic Maya, that was her first channeling. And that was why I insisted on locking the door. However, I never thought that it would be calling danger upon the client himself. I'm grateful that one of our heirlooms was not damaged in this horrible incident. And that is, it is that folding screen there. It is the Crane Sacred Writings. Oh, that's true. Oh no. Along with the Crane Sacred Urn, they are this village's most treasured possessions. If I ever found out that something had happened to either one, oh, the inhumanity. Odd for her to be worrying about the folding screen at a time like this. I guess this isn't just some dilapidated old screen after all. Pearl? So how is Pearl today? Mr. Wright? Yes, in this world, Pearl is my most treasured possession. When compared to even Mystic Maya, Pearl has the spiritual power to become a master. That's very impressive.
Until now, the women of the branch family have thought themselves to be inferior. But Pearl is different. Her spiritual strength is so great, even greater than some of the main family. Yes, Pearl is a channeling prodigy, and is the pride of the branch family. Wow, she's really fired up now. In any case, our world is so different from yours, perhaps it is best for you to quit, good sir. Quit? Quit what? Examine. Let's take a look at this dilapidated thing. It's a beautiful and expensive folding screen. It also looks quite old. There seems to be some sort of sacred text written on it, but I can't read it. It's a hole. Could this have been made by a bullet? Folding screen added to the court record. I'm glad I looked. Well then, I do believe it's time for me to take my leave. All right, please tell Maya I said hi. What was that? I mean, Mystic Maya. I will tell her. So that's one. I guess this is an altar. Whatever it is, it feels very important. A mirror-like object with a cloudy reflective surface, and some branches of a sacred tree have been set in a predetermined arrangement. I guess they're used during the channeling. Let's go to the left, check the blood. This is where the medium sits, I assume. There are 4 panels of this flooring. The straw on the flooring feels a little damp, probably from the humidity in the air. No matter what I do, my eyes keep getting drawn to the pool of blood in the center here. The meditation room is on the other side of this very heavy-looking door. The lock on it is broken because, well, I broke it. It doesn't seem possible, but I managed to break it pretty badly. When I want to do something bad enough, people can do the most amazing things. So the question here is, we heard 2 bullets fire. We saw 1 hole. So I wonder if the other one was not a through-and-through bullet. Rain. Okay, that's different. I'm pretty sure that's what it says. Maybe I'll ask Maya about it later. So other than that, nothing new. Let's find Pearl. Winding Way. June 20th, Fay Manor. Winding Way. Little Pearl isn't here today. Maybe she's at school? Let's go to side room. June 20th, Fay Manor, side room. Oh, hey, like, you're that guy from yesterday, the, dentist guy. No, I'm a lawyer. That's right, Mr. Smith, Esquire. That's right. Wait, I mean, you're wrong. My name is Wright. Smith, Wright. Well, I got, like, 3 letters, at least. I don't think she gets the point. Anyway, why are you here? So, like, I study this thing called parapsychology at this college, and you told me about that yesterday. The sesame allergy, too. What I'd really like to know is why you're still here today. Oh, so, like, that's what you meant. Like, you should have been more, like, clear about it. Sorry, my bad. No, it's okay. Like, it's really... That's it? Why'd you stop mid-sentence? Did I? So, like, what was I talking about again? If Lotta ever wanted another genuine, mysterious phenomenon, it's right here. She is just Sachi-doing all over this place. Eeny meeny? So, why are you still here today? Like, there's so much for me to, like, study here. Like what? Like the medium's training, or like how they inherit their spiritual power? I suppose this village is the real thing after all. So like, I asked if I could stay here for like a little longer. You sure seems like the carefree type, at least, on the surface. What happened? Have you heard about the murder? It's like totally scary, she says with a silly smile plastered on her face. So do you know anything about it that might help? Somehow, I don't think she has a grip on reality, let alone what's going on here. Victim. About the victim, Dr. Gray. I don't know who you're talking about. Like, wait, I think you asked about him, like, yesterday, too. That's right, her reaction yesterday when I asked was... You and Dr. Gray knew each other, right? I don't know any Dr. Gray. Oh, really? That's not exactly what Dr. Gray said. Huh? Well, like a long, long time ago, I was like a patient, yeah. Okay, she is definitely hiding something from me. Like, is something wrong? Folding screen. Like, I'm really sorry, but, and I know, like, you totally had your heart set on it, but I can't, like, take it. Who said anything about giving this to you? What do you know about this person? I'm, like, sorry, but it's totally, like, time for my nap. She even got me yawning, and I, like, totally don't care about that person anyway. Back to Winding Way. I'm sure we're going to encounter Pearl. Now that we've done that. There she is. Ah! You surprised me! And how are you today? I guess she isn't open to friendly chatting. Huh? She's still holding something in her hand. It looks like the same thing she had yesterday. Present Maya's Magatama. Oh yeah, Maya said to give this to you. Ah! I'm in trouble now! If Morgan sees us like this, I'll be the next one they're channeling. That's Mystic Maya's. Huh? She's actually spoke. Who are you? I'm Phoenix Wright. I work with Maya. You worked with Mystic Maya? You're Mr. Nick, right? Excuse me? I bet I know who she picked Nick up from. I know who you are. You're Mystic Maya's special someone. Whoa. What? So then, of course, you're going to help Mystic Maya, aren't you? That is a very clever turn of the phrase. I agree. That's what you're going to do, right? Well, yeah, I will. Oh, wow, it's like a beautiful fairy tale. That earnest look shining brightly in your eyes, it must be true love. What? Why am I being boiled into a bright red lobster by this little kid? I'm so jealous of Mystic Maya. What a wonderful relationship. Wait, I mean, things aren't like... I can tell you're a good person. All right, Mr. Nick. I may be small, but I'm going to help you in any way I can. Pearl? Pearl, are you friends with Maya? I feel very grateful to be friends with her. She's so great. I want to be like Mystic Maya when I grow up. I really look up to her. Wow, I had no idea Maya was so revered. Usually when people don't use Mystic Maya's title, I get mad. Oh, sorry. But if it's you, Mr. Nick, then it's okay. Because you're special to her. Where in the world did you get an idea like that? By the way, this may be rude, but which channeling school are you from? Which channeling school? Yes, for example, I study the crane technique. Ah, I get it. No, I'm a lawyer. A lawyer. Lawyer? Yup. Is that related to spirit mediums in any way? None that I know of. Wait, are you telling me you don't know what a lawyer is? I'm sorry, but I have no idea. Maya did say Pearl doesn't know much about the outside world. The item in your hand. So what's that you've got there, Pearl? Oh, this? I found it yesterday. If you want it, I can give it to you. Accept it. All right, well, if you really want to give it to me. You look like a child at a toy store, Mr. Nick. She's not only speaks in a refined manner, but laughs in one too. Black key added to the court record. That's, I think, for the channeling room we saw earlier in that scene. Mr. Nick? Yes, Pearls? I can call you that, right? You're too cute to just call you Pearl. Sure, Mr. Nick. Are you sure it's okay for me to have this Magatama? Yeah, it's okay. I was told to give it to you. But I can't accept something like this. All I really should do is charge this Magatama with spiritual energy. Spiritual energy? Please take this. I'm sure it will be helpful. What do you mean? It will let you see people's secrets. See people's secrets? Yes. If it's all right with you, I would like to accompany you for a little while. I can explain what the Magatama's power to you when we meet someone hiding a secret. Interesting. So we can kind of hold it, objection, interrogate people even outside of court now? Is that how that's going to work? So let's go back to the side room, because we have somebody we just explained was lying to us, so let's go to her. Hello again. We seem to be seeing a lot of each other today. Aw, she's like totally cute. Is she like your daughter? What? No! How old do you think I am? Talk. The victim. I want to ask you about the victim, Dr. Gray. I like totally don't know him. What is that? You can see it, can't you, Mr. Nick? You can see the lock on that person's heart. Huh? What? This is the power of the Magatama. Only you can see these psych locks, Mr. Nick. Psyche locks. Psyche locks, huh? The more someone wants to hide their secret, the more locks you will see. If it's only one, I think you can easily unlock it. Unlock? But how? Please use Mystic Maya's Magatama on this person, and let's remove the lock. I have no idea what she's talking about, but guess I'll give it a try. You must be careful though, Mr. Nick. If you make a mistake, it will hurt you. If you don't think you have the proof you need, you must have the courage to stop. So it's the same type of a system as used in court, except out of court. Which I guess it would help to make the overworld sections a bit more engaging than they otherwise ordinarily would be. Okay. Well, I've got to start somewhere. Let's give this psych lock thing a try. We will. Save first. Resume now. Yes, because I'm going to learn my lesson. The victim. Lock. I'm going to ask you again. Did you know Dr. Gray? I totally don't know that guy. Like, you're totally more persistent than a roach. The girl is hiding something, I'm sure of it. I guess I have no choice but to remove this lock. Alright, so first I have to use Maya's Magatama. Just like... You have to... So how do I use it? Oh... Do I present it somewhere else? What happened? Oh, I know what the problem is. I'm done. I'm in the talk menu. I'm in the talk menu. That's why I can't present anything. So I need to get out of the talk menu. Now I can present any. I was trying to do it from the talk menu, and I was so confused as to why I couldn't present.
Take that!
the victim. Eeny meeny, I believe you do know who Dr. Gray is. I told you, like, how many times do I, like, have to repeat myself? If you're, like, so totally sure, then where's, like, your proof? Well, it may be possible that you never actually met Dr. Gray in person. I do believe you might have at least indirectly known of him. Like, what do you mean, like, indirectly? I should try to show that the possibility existed for now. So something that shows a possible connection between Eenie and Dr. Gray. Well, I mean, she mentioned a long, long time ago. I don't think I have enough evidence yet. I should investigate and gather some more clues before I try again. No, that's not. I wasn't done yet. Hold on.
Take that!
So unfortunately, we have to sit through that again.
Take that!
Here's your proof. Like, what is that? Ouch, I guess it doesn't have anything to do with it, huh? Pearl said to warn me, if you make a mistake, it will hurt you. She said, if I don't have enough evidence, I should probably stop. I should take another look at the court record and think it through one more time. It may be possible that you never actually met Dr. Gray in person. Do you believe you might have at least known indirectly? Like, what do you mean, like, indirectly? Do you mean, oh, because of Maya's transformation? Is that all?
Take that!
Here's your proof. Okay, maybe not that. Hmm. Maybe I am meant to go somewhere else and come back here later. It seems weird to, like, tap out, like, immediately after being given a tutorial, though. That's why I'm kind of reluctant.
Take that!
Yeah, I'm floundering here. I have no idea. Yeah, I guess for now. Yeah, I'm thinking that we're supposed to fail, then come back, and then succeed, I'm guessing. Which is kind of strange for a tutorial to try to do it that way, but... Oh, wrong. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Yeah, we're gonna have to back out of that, and then... No, is there a quick title, or do I have to... I may just have to manually close and reboot it. Yep, I am stumped. But it does mean I have to, unfortunately, reinitiate that tutorial again. I'm thinking, like, right when we get right before starting court, that's probably going to be the stopping point then. Because I didn't realize it was going to be this long. before getting back to the court section. Okay. So I guess we're gonna back out and move. We're gonna try going backward. We're gonna see if we can find the woman again. The mother of Pearl. Do you enjoy the Fame Manor meditation room? Hey, it's you, pal. So you're going to be your lawyer, I bet. Yes. Oh, I really feel bad for you, pal. Just this once, I wish I could be on your side. Detective Gumshoe? Yeah, but I shouldn't be saying that kind of stuff to you. Hey, you're a cute kid. Ha ha ha, I'm not scary. Honest. Wow, I never knew Gumshoe liked kids. Hey, I know. I'll show you something cool. How's this? It's a real, genuine pistol. Detective Gumshoe, what are you doing showing her something that dangerous? Oh, sorry. Maya's guilt. What about Maya and the charges against her? I don't think you can win, pal. If you're talking about proof, we've got a few pieces. You've got proof? Yeah, pal. That puffy-haired photographer's going to testify tomorrow. He must be talking about Lotta. Actually, speaking of Lotta, I took some hot pictures earlier. Huh? Remember I took some pictures at the murder scene inside. Okay, so we're gonna see her in the murder scene, I guess? And that's gonna be the connection? I don't know. Lotta's hot pictures. I wonder what her camera captured. Besides, you must have realized by now, pal. There's no way anyone other than Maya Fey could have done it. What am I supposed to say to Pearls now? Victim. About Dr. Gray. The victim wasn't super famous, but people still knew who he was. His face was all over those tabloid shows last year. Yeah, I know. I was looking through some newspapers from last year, and... Oh, you're gonna give me a copy? Please give me a copy. Huh? I could have sworn I cut an article out, but I guess I must have lost it. He's searching through his pockets, and boy, are those big. Looks really interesting, too. Hey, do you have a copy, pal? A copy of that article? I think Dr. Gray might have brought a copy to the office when he came by. About Maya's trial tomorrow. I've got 2 pieces of news for you, pal. 2? Yeah, bad news and even worse news. So which do you want to hear first? Let me guess, it's Edgeworth. I don't really care. It doesn't change the fact that I'm not going to like it. Alright, pal. Well, the prosecutor for the trial is Prosecutor Von Karp. What? That is pretty bad news, but, like, I don't understand how he's the prosecutor. What? Von Karma? Manfred Von Karma. He was an awe-inspiring veteran prosecutor. He never lost a case in the 40 years of his career, and he raised a fearsome disciple. The horrible aftertaste of the evil he force-fed me is something I'll never forget. Wait a sec! But didn't Von Karma stand trial and... That's where the other piece of bad news comes in. The Von Karma you're facing tomorrow is actually his successor. Successor? So, who is the successor to Von Karma? Literally, pal, it's Professor Von Karma's kid. His kid became prosecutor real young, like 13, and hasn't lost a trial since. That's what they call a prodigy, pal. Kid, huh? Well, wait a sec. 13? The kid became a prosecutor at the age of 13? I mean, a prodigy like that, I would have heard something about... Oh, no. The kid was born and raised in Germany, pal. That country's got a lot of stuff and is a great place to develop a person's talents. Germany, huh? Yeah, basically anime rules. It's just gonna go in there. It's gonna be Detective Conan on the prosecuting side. It's gonna be rough. Germany, huh? That's probably why I've never heard of this person. Still, all it takes is someone mentioning the name Von Karma. And I get terrible flashbacks to that case. Stop it. Get over it, Phoenix. That person is already gone. We need to go back to our office for the newspaper clippings, right? We can do that, right? Yes, yes, yes. June 20th, Wright & Co. Law Offices. Phew, it feels like I've been gone forever, but it's only been one day. Oh, that's right. Where's that newspaper Dr. Gray brought the other day? Ah, here it is, right on top of my desk. This is the only thing he left behind that's going to be of any help. Let me show... she's got to be in here. Enid's got to be in here. Show me. Show me. Oh, okay, I guess that's what we need to present, is just, we needed the clipping. It doesn't have to be her picture in it, it just has to be something being like, come on, you've had to have heard of this. Alright. Move. Meditation room. Move to the winding way. Then into the side room, and then save. And then we're gonna do it again. Present.
Take that!
The Magatama again. Alright, so... If you're like so totally sure, then where's, like, your proof? While it may be possible that you never actually met the Dr. Brain in person, I do believe you might have at least indirectly known of him. And, like, what do you mean? Like, indirectly? And now, I should try to show that the possibility existed for now. So something that shows a possible connection between Dr. Gray and would be the newspaper clipping. It says one, which is interesting. It implies there's more than one.
Take that!
Here's your proof. Like, what is that? Ouch. I guess it doesn't have anything to do... What? Alright, fine. Well, I'm gonna have to go out and try again. You left the blanket a mess. Are you going to fold it? Like, I had a really good nap, and, like, I was thinking of leaving it like this, so, like, it's all set for tonight. Okay, so where is Morgan? She's not here anymore. I mean, did I miss something in this room? The earlier conversation almost implied like there were two pieces of evidence, one, maybe two. I only found the mat. I found nothing else I could pick up. This is where the medium, since I assume there are four... Okay, it's the same dialogue. Left and right side regarding the blood. Okay, what else can I do? Okay. Having to think a lot harder than I otherwise would. Maybe I need to talk to... Go back to the Crane Village entrance. Giant rock that seems to be reaching for the sky. Its origins are written on a beat-up old sign. It looks like this giant rock is called the Crane Boulder. There's a really complex explanation written here, but long story short, it's a big stone for spirits to live in. Or something like that. An old bus stop. It says Crane Village on the signpost. The buses seem incredibly inconvenient since they only come 3 times a day. Rustic, thatch-roofed houses where the other villagers live line the streets. They're nowhere near as large or as nice as the manor in front of me. It's kind of odd that I don't see any of the other villagers walking around, though. Detention Center. June 20th, Detention Center. Visitor's Room. Maya must still be in questioning. I hope the detectives are taking it easy on her, but these kinds of cases aren't taken lightly. I guess I'll come back later. Okay, so that's a dead end. Back to our law office. It's my desk. Keep it neat for those rare occasions when I actually have a client in the office. My only guess is that we do have everything we need. I'm just not figuring out what the connection is. At this point, I've basically exhausted everything I can realistically do, other than choose literally every option. So that's what I'm gonna do now. Is just go through and pretty much choose every option. Now, if I present the clipping to you, what is that gonna do? Anything? Dr. Gray brought this over to my office the other day, and hey, it's that news story, the one about the malpractice suit. 14 patients died and it caused a huge stink. Yeah, but that's not all, pal. Things only got worse after that. You mean the car accident the nurse died in? Oh, here we go. I brought my own clipping with me today. Here, pal, this is for you. All right, thanks. Newspaper clipping 2 added to the court record. Mini. Nurse at Gray Surgical Clinic died after falling asleep at the wheel. We have a last name. Pretty involved, back and forth. But now we have our connection. So we can proceed. It just took forever.
Take that!
Alright. Now,
Take that!
take a look at this newspaper clipping. Like, what is it? A story about an accident? Please read the victim's name. Mini. Meanie is a pretty rare last name, wouldn't you say? Miss Mimi Meanie wouldn't happen to be a relative of yours, would she? So you noticed. She was my older sister. I'm sorry about your loss. Your sister, was she a nurse? Perhaps at Dr. Gray's surgical clinic? Gray's surgical clinic. I don't think I need to tell you that the clinic was run by the victim, Dr. Turner Gray. Which is how you knew of Dr. Gray. You knew him through your sister. Thank you for getting my tail up. We had basically similar thoughts as to the timing of it. That's right. Unlock successful. Yay, I'm healed. The victim. Tell me? Please, tell me all you know about Dr. Gray. My sister's name was Mimi Meanie. She was like a nurse at Dr. Gray's clinic. That's what I thought. I heard that, like, Dr. Gray was really tough on people, like a total slave driver. My sister was, like, always coming home totally wiped out because she was overworked. Wiped out? So is that why she fell asleep at the wheel? That guy, like, drove my sis so hard, so, like, that's why the accident happened. The one where 14 patients died from malpractice. Yeah, like, I think that was the doctor's fault, too. My sis was pushed by, like, everyone's expectations and, like, her duties and stuff. And that pushed her to her death. Oh, I'm sorry. So, like, are we done? I've, like, already told my story to, like, everyone. Do you understand now, Mr. Nick? This is how a psyche lock works. Well, I don't plan to pry into people's hearts unless I absolutely need to. The lock this time was pretty easy, but it was not for me. You might meet people who aren't as willing to give in later on. If you don't have enough proof, be careful and know when to stop trying. I guess we will leave. We're just gonna check the channeling chamber and then we'll leave. Yep, okay, nothing here. So we're gonna go back to... I bet you Maya's back. Unless he has something new to say. Oh, shoot. Actually, one moment. Did we exhaust all of her dialogue? Or did we just pick the elusive 3 and then stop at that? Oh, she's gone. Well then. Almost done. Oh, June 20th, Korean Village. Mr. Nick. What's wrong? I have never left Korean Village. Really? Wow, that's, pretty amazing. You're going to meet with Mystic Maya, aren't you? Please tell her I said hi. Hey, wait! She ran off. Again. Well, I know Innie's secret now. Or Enie's secret now, but I still don't have any idea how I'm going to save Maya. I don't even know if I should go in there with a smile or a straight face. I have a cleared ending spot, which is going to be whenever there's the to be continued before court starts, which I'm pretty sure is like how they divide each of those field and non-field events. What am I supposed to do? I'm almost out of time. Can I really do anything? Can I really save her? Sorry to keep you waiting. Huh? Must be Maya. It's been a long time, hasn't it, Phoenix? Oh, it's gonna be Mia. That voice. She must have gotten the delivery of tea and strawberries then. Mia! Even without me being here, it looks like you've learned to stand on your own. Mia. She's Maya's older sister, and my mentor. She was a top-notch defense lawyer, but a certain case forced her into retirement. But whenever I'm in trouble, she comes to help, just like this. Her spirit comes back from the other world and borrows Maya's body for a bit. Phoenix, you can't make that kind of face in front of your client. A lawyer is someone who smiles no matter how bad it gets, and especially when it's bad. Mia, you can't smile at the end if you haven't been smiling the whole way there. In any case, the face you're making now is no face to show a client, Phoenix. But, so tell me all about it. I'm going to guess that my sister is in a lot of trouble again. I told her everything about what had happened in the last 2 days. Mia closed her eyes, deep in thought, while she listened. I see. Mia, what am I supposed to do? It's pretty clear what a good lawyer does in this situation. And that is, tell me, please. Believe in your convictions. And fight for the complete acquittal of your client. Not guilty? You think Maya's not guilty? How can you be so sure? I know she is, and I'll give you a hint as to why. Yes? Well, she didn't carry a gun in there. Mediums can't have dreams. Can't have dreams? From what you told me, it sounds like Maya was having a dream while channeling. Yeah, she said she dreamt that she had died and had been buried in the ground. But that is impossible. You've heard it from her, I'm sure. When a medium channels, her own spirit disappears, which means that it's impossible for her to dream during that time. Then, what does this mean? I think it's safe to bet that Maya was set up. A setup? It's up to you to blow the lid on this case tomorrow and show how she was set up. Evidence? How am I supposed to prove her innocent when I have nothing to go on? If you're looking for a clue, it's already in your hands. It is? Just as it sounds, Phoenix, you already hold the key. Really? Come on, show me the key to this case. The key, huh? Alright, I'll show it to her. The key I hold. Black key? Mia, have you seen this key before? Ah, the key. It's literally the key to understanding everything that's happening in this case. This key? Phoenix, listen. Right now, that key is sitting in your hand. However, it shouldn't be. It contradicts the facts. Yeah, because they should have locked it, I guess, from the inside or out. Oh, was it? Did the madam locked it after they went in? I'm assuming. I'll have to look at my VOD to just double check, but I'm we shouldn't have it. I agree with her. What does she mean? I'm certain this key will be the piece of evidence that makes your case tomorrow. You already know everything you need to know. You know that the key to this case is. That is enough. But, how can I win tomorrow without knowing who the real murderer is? Who could have? At the time, I didn't know. But this day was going to end with a turn for the surprising. Mia? What? What's wrong? That's right. Only I can see the psyche locks. Which means Mia must know something about the real murderer. But for this to be something that she would hide under lock and key from even me, what in the world is going on? What in the world is going on indeed? So let us save. Nope. Nope. No, thank you. That is plenty. That is plenty of Phoenix Wright. We did start late, and I think I more than made up for the late start. And so, I won't be able to finish chapter 2 today, but that's fine. I don't think I ever did 2 episodes in a single stream anyway. It's always been a situation where I've always come back later and ended up doing maybe a chapter or a chapter and a half tops. I don't necessarily have to, I'm not necessarily vying for trying to complete multiple chapters a day. That's unrealistic. I don't even know how many this is. Is it 5 also? Yeah, they start to get really, really long. So I feel like I did well. I made enough progress. I don't know if it's a spoiler to look it up. Maybe I don't want to know how many. Yeah, there's just 4. Okay. Either way, um, I'm sure there are going to be 4 good ones. Let me see who is live right now. Yeah, that's 5 because of the bonus stage. My goodness, the 5th was so good. It took forever, but it was so good. Let's see here. Yeah, it looks like Wody is live. So that'll be who we raid. So for those interested, just stand on by, and we'll go ahead and raid him. Looks like he's playing Ninja Gaiden. So I'm assuming it's probably the newest one that came out. But I appreciate everybody's company. Now, as far as the upcoming, you're very welcome, Tay, and all of you are very, very welcome. Tomorrow is Moromato Monogatari Fia. I am going to start running through the dungeons a lot quicker now that I played the game a little bit off stream as far as like the dungeons ins and outs and grinded to increase my bag storage and everything else. So we can probably start going through the story a lot quicker for those who are interested in that tomorrow. And I hope all of you have a good night and sleep well. But don't have scary dreams and murder somebody. I don't advise it. Thanks, everyone. Bye.